Hey guys, it's Arch. How are you people today? Luxury watchers, what's the best place to sell your piece? The reason for this video is I was talking to a good fan of mine, and he said he wanted to shift a few pieces. Business change, kids are expensive. You know how it is. And he rang me and said, "Well, what's the best way?" And I think it could be a good discussion to have here. What is the best way to get the best prices for stuff you need to sell, stuff you want to sell, stuff you've got? The economy is changing. The economy is changing. It's not as good as it was. Some doors closed, other doors open. Hopefully, as many doors that close open with other opportunities, but life ain't fair at times. Okay, guys, let's get the show going. Let's run the theme, and let's start with the super chats. Let's get them. Let's get them happening. ArchieLuxury channel. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. How are you guys going today? I had a good friend of mine coming up to Christmas. You know what it's like. You got some ease the squeeze, and he's doing a bit of a rejig of his collection. He bought a number of pieces, which, some of them were really cool. Some of them, they're cool, but they're not great sellers. And what do? Here we go. Timely behavior. Thank you, Timely, man. Thank you. Timely behavior, $3. Time to crank up some super chats. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, what do you do? How do you get your most bang per buck? What would you do? So, I was having a talk to him, and okay, so for starters, box or papers. I said to him, hey, do you have box or papers on a few of these pieces? This particular individual had a Cermet. He had a IWC Big Pilot, steel Big Pilot, a couple of tags, Tag Heuers, Rolex, and I said to him, box or papers. Now, box or papers, if you have box or papers, it's going to help a lot. You got to know this. Do you have box or papers? Everything you could throw at this thing, you want to try and have available. Box or papers? Box or papers, please. It's definitely going to make a difference. So ideally, you want to have box and papers, because if you don't have box or papers, guess what? They're going to talk you down in price, aren't they? That's right. They will talk you down in price. Box or papers makes a big difference. The interesting thing is, speaking of box and papers, here is my box and papers. Hello, box and papers.
Hey, how are you, Archie? Nice to see you, sir.
Hey, man. I was just covering today's topic. Luxury watches, best place to sell your pieces. A good friend of mine, he's selling a few off. He's got a Cermet. Sorry, not a Cermet, a Kermit. A Kermit, a Big Pilot. And I said, hey, do you have box and papers? He didn't. Oh, I don't know.
You mean you don't know?
You got to. Richard Sost, the ArchieLuxury story, please send it through to me. We will get that put up on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Box and papers can make a big difference.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
What's your view? My view is something like a Kermit, it'll make a big difference because that's a hype watch.
Yeah.
Whereas something like, say, an IWC,
Probably
it helps.
It helps. It helps. But it won't make a huge difference.
Yes.
It depends also. Are you selling to the punters or are you selling it to a dealer?
100%.
If you're selling to a dealer, they will be less picky in regards to the box and papers. If you're selling it to the punters, you will have much more demand for information, and having a box and papers will make it easier to sell to the annoying fucking end user.
Speaking of end users, we've got Mike the Snake and we got our good friend Clivers. Hello, gentlemen.
I was saying annoying for end users. Speaking of annoying end users.
Ah.
Now,
Thank you.
now
Gonna,
Mikey's
yes.
done a fair bit of selling in recent times.
Not,
Do you
not
have
that, not
box
that
and
much.
papers? Box and papers, yes or
on-
no?
On everything I own.
Clivers, box and papers.
I don't think it's essential. It's not like you're going to be wearing box and papers. That is like some of the bullshit investment mentality that's crept into the hobby.
Well,
preferably.
the more esoteric or the more special and mainly the more expensive the piece you have, I think the more important it becomes to have box and papers, because it shows the provenance of the piece, and it also shows some history of the piece. If it's just a Submariner, if it's in good condition, there's a million subs out there, but there's many less, Pateks, and people I think would probably be much more interested in knowing who owned it, when it was last serviced, all that kind of shit, you know. So yeah, everything I buy, I make sure that's
Box of
why I
papers.
pay extra.
Rancher.
Hey,
When
Rancher.
you sold your AP, was box and papers important?
I think maybe a little bit. It had service papers. I do know that. Also, my Vacheron overseas version 1 has box and service papers.
Clive, it's your rare birds. They got box and papers.
One of them had the 1630 has the box. Neither one has papers because they didn't have paper. You know, they didn't have cards, and there was no place to put the papers inside the boxes.
Bear, what do you think? Box and papers, is it important or not? What do you think?
Well, I'd say I primarily own modern watches that I buy from AD. So all my watches have box and papers. I don't remember. I don't remember that I actually had a naked watch. So I don't know. I don't. When I sell watches, I don't sell them to punters either. I sell my watches to a dealer who is also a friend,
Yes.
and I don't have to.
Oh, you don't like dealing with punters?
Not at all. I will take less money just not to have to deal with idiots.
It's a convenience fee.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm the same way. I take a bath when I take my watch back to my jeweler, but I know, that it's just going to be straightforward. There's no bullshit.
Oh,
There's no tire kicking. There's no weirdness. There's no fucking. Oh, I'm 100 short. Will you take 100 less? They pull that number with cars all the fucking time.
Yes,
just,
yes.
Sure, you can have everything except the keys.
Yeah. But yeah, you take a little loss, but you avoid the bullshit.
Bullshit. There we go. There, timely behavior. People want papers now, and mostly for resale. Shame. I gotta tell you, Bear. I think the funny thing, you hear a lot of weird stuff. People think just because it's got papers, that means it's not a fake. What do you think of that analogy?
That's a nonsense. Ultimately, best advice I can give to anyone is buy the seller.
Yes.
And if you are not in a position to buy from authorized dealer, which happens, it's a normal that you buy from the gray market. There are some highly reputable authorized dealers that have references that have been in a business for a significant amount of time. And that's it. You'll pay maybe a little more, but you'll have a peace of mind. And
peace of mind.
Box and papers don't guarantee anything. You could have a box and papers that are real and a fake watch.
Yes.
All kind of combinations are possible, right?
Can I tell you a box and papers horror story?
Please.
And this actually came from a dealer. Okay. So it is actually happened to me. So a number of years ago, I bought a no-date Submariner. It was a 14060. I believe that would have been late 90s, I think, because it would have been a 14060M if it was newer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so what happened? You know what happened, Bear?
What happened?
The dealer had two Submariners in at the same time. Okay, Bear?
Okay.
They were both A serial numbers. I remember the serial number was an A because it pissed me off so much. And guess what happened, Bear?
What happened?
They gave me the papers for the wrong fucking one.
Oh shit.
Yep.
And and I found the only problem was I actually bought the watch not from the dealer. I bought it from my friend who bought it from the dealer, and that was then you go back the paper trail. Well, let's just find who we got it off. The only problem is, Bear, who they got it off. That was years ago. Do you understand that, Bear?
Yeah.
So what happened, Bear? You know what happened, Bear?
Mhm.
Had the wrong fucking papers, which
Oof.
basically means no papers, doesn't it? What do you think? Wrong
Yeah.
papers.
No papers, of
Well,
course.
Especially,
And-
I think it's different there in Australia because, you know, it's vitally important that you see the papers, or at least if you're buying, like, say, a Patek Philippe, or at least they should show you the angle grinder. They can't show you the paper.
And
Yeah.
and the other thing is too, people's come out and say, oh, if it's got papers, it's not stolen.
That's ridiculous. If they can fake a watch, they can. How hard is it to fake a
Well,
piece
I
of
mean,
paper?
stolen. If it's a real watch, but stolen or not stolen,
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. You understand?
Of course.
Ridiculous.
Of course.
Nick
And-
has no problem with paper, says Ernie. He has a photocopier.
I bought used watches from my AD without box and papers, but they both had the Rolex service paper.
Yep.
Okay.
I like the way we've invented that term, service paper. That really, I think service papers really. There's nothing wrong. I think that's a good compromise.
Yeah.
I bought. Remember that AP I had, which I lost a fortune on.
Right.
That had. It didn't have papers, but it. How do people lose these fucking things? Well, it's so easy to happen. This is the.
Well, there are also people who are not watch geeks and who buy the watch and simply discard the box and papers, leave them somewhere else. They don't perceive that as important.
Okay,
And,
let me answer that in one sentence.
Get your shit and get out.
ha 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 ha.
That's how pretty much how it happens.
Okay, get your shit and get out. Thank you. That was very that was frightfully to the point. Can I say that to you? It's frightfully to the point that it was actually quite scary and realistic. Get your shit and get out of here. Holy fuck, man. That's awful. How come you say that on our channel, man? Be nice, can you? This is a men's channel. Do you understand that?
You think this doesn't happen, man?
We got no. It's frightfully realistic what you've just said. Okay,
triggering PTSD. Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah.
Okay, PTSD. That's exactly
Yeah.
Include traumatic stress disorder.
Women can do that to you.
I mean, that's just nasty, Clive. Just watch your mouth, okay? I don't want that again, okay?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Bear, I was just gonna ask you, man. How much swinging kangaroo, $2. To me, used watch has service papers. That's 100% fine, he's saying.
Oh yeah. That's guaranteeing that it's real for sure.
Oh, yeah.
From the horse's mouth. That's almost better than papers.
We got it, Mikey.
Yeah.
How much would you take off if there's no papers, Bear?
Which watch?
Okay, that's a very good question. Say a something like a Cermet. So a Kermit.
You're talking pre-ceramic Kermit?
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yep.
That's all.
I'd say more. I'd say more.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
What do you reckon? $1,000 is all you'd take off?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Okay, say a Panda.
Now keep in mind, it might be the last Cermet in that area to sell, but yet you could still sell it for $1,000 off, whatever.
Right. Panda, you would take like if you're getting a naked panda.
Ew.
No, you know what I mean. Just a naked watch,
Yes.
$500.
500. That's all for a Panda?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
The only
because
problem
it's
is
more
with your
about the
logic there.
watch.
I got one problem with your logic. For somebody who takes so little off, why does everything you have to have papers?
He doesn't have to. I just happen to be
Really?
buying from AD.
Yeah.
He's
Well, let me
just always
explain this.
buying. He's always buying new stuff. So
Bear has friends, Archie.
Also, I want to tell you, bottom line is the information I'm giving you is based on selling it to the dealer. Now, if you're selling it
Okay.
to difficult fucking asshole, he might give you hard time. That's exactly why I don't sell it to the difficult fucking assholes.
Yep.
Do you like difficult fucking assholes?
No, because I never really look for the angle to make $1,000 more. It doesn't phase me at all. My time and my sanity and my peace of mind is worth much more. And also, I make good money doing everything else, so I can make the $1,000 difference doing something else. So I don't necessarily see that that's so important.
it's called
So I
don't
prefer
sweat.
selling.
It's called don't sweat the small stuff.
It's called
Well,
not
it's not
being
small,
wise,
but
sounds
but
foolish.
it is. Frank, I'm talking the dealers. Dealers also keep in mind. Dealers have boxes. They accumulate boxes. They buy boxes,
Yep.
and they value the box approximately $300.
Oh, okay.
I'm
300 bucks
speaking
for a Rolex box?
right. If it's just a regular box, not a big one. So I'm just giving you, and this is all in US dollars. I'm not talking Canadian.
Yeah.
Well, what did you think, Archie, that people would take off for the watch like that?
Well, I was talking to some dealers. I did some research for this show today, Bear. I don't just come on
What?
here and I did some research
So
for this
please
show
do share with
today.
us.
Sir, I think I'm having some problems with my speaker here. It's not coming in clearly.
I'm listening.
And one particular dealer, right?
Hmm.
The difference in price was absolutely horrendous. Okay,
For what, Archibald?
for a Kermit, it went from 20,000 down to 14.
That's not your
Oh.
friend, then. That dealer is not a good friend, Archibald.
That's what he
And
says. I'm just telling you what the dealer said to me. Okay.
6,000 for a box and papers? Come on.
fuck that.
Well, the dealer,
That's-
yeah. And
that
dealer,
dealer's insane.
no, he's not. He's smart he's crazy like a fox. So
You got to remember too, these things. That's when I say box and papers, we're talking. It's also important to have the catalog or the instruction books and the the little hang
Hey,
tags.
everything has its value. Yeah, you're right. But $6,000, dude? Come on.
What difference do papers make? Just papers, as opposed to what difference do papers make?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I haven't done research. You have done research.
Here we go. We got a super chat from our good friend Timely Behavior. $8. I guess box and papers means more during times that's hard when it's harder to sell. People will try and talk you down on anything and everything to make a buck. Do you agree with that, Bear?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably. That's a very good and logical analysis of that for sure.
That's normal behavior, though. And people are always looking for a deal, and they'll always look for an advantage to pay less when they
Please
can.
change the topic of this video to
All right.
Archie. AC3 actually did research. This will be clickbait.
You know what?
in all caps.
I got rid of Skipper yesterday.
Tanzil Panzari, $5 super chat.
Tanzil, the hero. Tan is the man. Tan is not just a normal person. He is the man who saves us day in, day out. Tanzil, thank you for stopping here.
That's
Tanzil
Tanzil
says,
Panzari, by the way, not
Yeah.
Anzari. Yeah.
Tanzil Pansari, $5. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was driving my Lambo and my headlight assembly fell off. Anyway, Mike, I'm here to collect. Name your favorite car and why. Thanks. Anyhow, I'm here to collect. Name
I
your
owe
favorite
him.
car. That'd be your Pantera, wouldn't it? That's the car
Yeah,
you
probably.
love.
That's been my favorite car for my entire life. It'd be the De Tomaso Pantera.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's been my favorite car since I was 13. I've got lots of cars that I really, really love, but the Pantera is like that's my grail. If I had $1 million, I would go buy a Pantera first, then I'd go looking at Lamborghinis.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That's insane, Mike.
No, it's it's just the heart wants what the heart wants.
Yes.
And like I said, I'm never going to have $1 million, but if I
Do you
did,
think that's well? Don't condemn yourself, Mike. I'm pretty sure you've got skills that would allow you to make money like that. Tell me this, Mikey.
I hope to. Yeah, maybe.
Tell me this. Do you think the car is a bit is that the sweet spot, like where emissions and computers weren't too bad? Is that the sweet spot, or you just like the car?
Well, it's 1972 is when they came out, and they were made up into the late 80s, I believe. So
that's my birth year, by the way. I'm 50 years old this year. There.
They were made through the smog era, but no, they always had a really hot giant Ford V8 in the back seat.
Now, for anyone who doesn't know, what they did was with the Pantera, it was European and American, because it's a bit like the big problem with European cars is they can be bloody that's okay. They can be really expensive to repair or service and run. So the Pantera, what it did was it used American brilliance and simplicity. So it had a Ford motor, and it had a European styling. What do you think of that idea, Bear?
Sorry, I turned off my.
He doesn't talk cars. They used a 351 Cleveland that came off the Ford Shelby GT350.
Is the Windsor better than the Cleveland? Is Windsor better than the Cleveland?
Cleveland is highly superior.
Let me ask you this. They did that with the Maserati. The Maserati, they had some Maserati and Chryslers, and they weren't so good.
Well, you ever heard of the Sunbeam Tiger?
Yes, that was a British car. Smart. Maxwell Smart had a Sunbeam Tiger.
That had a Ford 289 Windsor.
Now, Bear, let's get back to watch Box and Papers. Bear, tell me this. Bear.
Yeah.
Bear.
Yeah.
That's okay. Bear's coming back. He's just gone to the fridge. Okay, don't worry about Bear. He'll be back. Box and Papers. Box and Papers. That's the big thing, you know.
I started to
you
say
don't want a box, you more papers.
I got rid of Skipper yesterday with no box or papers. Actually, I did. I gave her a box away with her crate.
Oh shit! I'll be right back. Sorry.
Was it sad when she's gone? Do you miss her?
I actually do. I mean, I love that little dog, but
what made you get rid of the dog? Tell me what happened. What's the
well? I got her as a companion for my old
Scooter.
dog, for Scooter, who was 18 years old. She was the perfect dog. It was quickly apparent that Skipper was the wrong dog for me, but she was the right dog for Scooter. They were besties from the first minute they met each other. So I just let things be. You know, they played all day long. They took care of themselves. Everything was good until Scooter passed away, and then I was stuck with Skipper, and she was just a rescue.
Hello, Bear.
Yes,
Bear, you
yes.
okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So,
I wanted to
anyways,
ask you
Fuck
something.
me, Dad.
Sorry, Bear. We're going to steal this talk back into. You disappeared. We had to do dog talk, Bear.
Yeah, very good, very good. Things
okay,
are
we're done.
looking
We're
up.
done.
Things are
We're
looking
done,
up.
Bear.
Best dog ever is. That's kidding.
Ron the Shrink, super chat.
Run the Shrink, $3. Please repeat in your best Australian outback accent. A dingo ate my Rolex. A dingo ate my Rolex, Bear.
If you're interested, the BQ watches. That's your friend that you visited in
Yes.
London when you were at the London Watch Show.
Mhm.
He has done the auction today, live auction. I put the link in the private chat if you're interested to look through it and see what sold for how much. And if you do want to do a commentary, during the pause of talking about the dogs and panteras and whatever else you guys chatting about.
Hey, that's okay. You love your Panteras, Mikey. Mikey loves his Panteras. And Bear, you also love your cars too, don't you?
Fuck me, then I'm crazy about them. I wash my Jetta by hand. I have a
Yes.
special rag for that fucking thing, and I make sure that it's detailed all day long. I have a special garage with a special humidity and temperature control and heated floor to make
Yes.
sure that my Jetta is in perfect fucking condition.
You treat it like a Rolls Royce, don't you, Bear?
Almost. Rolls Royce is next. That's what I'm eyeing. I want that starry night ceiling in my Rolls Royce.
Wait, you want a silver ghost?
Fucking right. Why waste time? Life is too short.
Would you have a
Nice.
driver? Or would you
I'm
drive it
thinking
yourself?
about hiring Archibald when his channel goes pear shape. I'm gonna ship him from Brisbane to Ontario, Canada, and I'm gonna give him a little hat and a little tiny jacket, not perfectly fit for him,
Mhm.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
he can amuse me.
ha 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 ha.
And then let's go on. Let's go on.
I love the freedom that job would give me, Bear. I would love to.
Oh, you and I
take-
would have great time, man.
Yes,
Great
we
time.
will.
I would not treat
We
you
would-
like employee. We would have great time. We would eat pizza. We
Oh,
go
yeah.
eat and do kind of stuff that you would have a perfect boss. That's for sure. So
But
if you want to click on that, link, and Timely says you're not in a mood today, Archibald.
Ah, I'm in a what mood?
He
Archie
seems
doesn't
like
look
he's
at
in
his.
a fine mood.
Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $2. I have a monthly pass at my local car wash. $48. Shit, that's expensive.
Holy shit, that's not cheap.
But
He didn't say it was cheap. He just said it's a monthly pass.
It's a monthly.
But that's
Ah.
Archibald and I. We do not use car wash for our vehicles.
yeah,
Car wash.
Special products. We
You'd make him wear the hat, right?
massage our cars. We touch our cars in a very special places. We touch the tires first, make it happen.
Okay, Bear. Which one do you want me to look at first? Which
Well,
one? We've got
the most recent one.
Okay, 12th of the 12th. Let's have a look.
Uh,
Look at this, Bear. Shooters. What do you think of that? That's the is it? No, that's not an. I thought it was an advisor. It's not an.
No, that's a
Advisor. Black Bay,
P01.
Black Bay.
Oh,
Yep.
I love the P01.
Yeah.
I love the P01.
Why do you love it, Mike?
Because it's kind of an outlier, first of all, but it's also really
It's a what?
Yeah, and it's kind of basic, you know. It's and it's big.
Super
And
chat.
it's a sharp watch.
Super chat. Sorry, guys. I've just got to pop in
James.
here.
James.
Showcase watches. £5, £4.50. Had my wife's Volvo XC60, 18 months old now. Never washed it once. Filled with
I thought we were
crisp
talking about
and all
cars.
sorts of crap from the kids. Fight cars.
That's what happens when you have kids, man. Oh man.
Volvo XC60 is a nice vehicle. They're not cheap. That's middle class, Bear. That's to them. That's the good life.
Yeah,
Showcase.
that's a nice car, right?
That's a Volvo. Is in my country, a Volvo was very aspirational.
Yeah.
If you couldn't afford a Mercedes, you got a Volvo. If you couldn't afford a Mercedes or a BMW, you bought a Volvo.
Yeah.
Volvo was very aspiring. You're climbing the ladder. Does that make sense?
I think Volvo appeals to people.
Now,
of
Bear, let's
certain-
look at some of these auction results.
Hmm.
Look at lot 5, GMT Master. That's a black, £10,000. What do you think, Bear?
I am asking you, Pontiff, to review and comment for us.
That's 18,000 Australian. I got to tell you, some of these prices, UK prices, Bear, are always high for us Australians. I don't know what you think.
It shows you there what's sold. It shows you what was reserved and
Let's
not
have a
sold.
look here. Let's have a look here. Explorer 2, 7. It's 14. Yeah, that's not terrible. Any bugs here, Bear? Any bugs? Do you see any bargains? Oh, look at this. Air King.
Super chat.
Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $5. My wife drives a Volvo XC90, but she keeps it like crap. It's full of empty cups and garbage. I don't ever go in there.
Good to know.
Yep.
Thank you, Yankee Doodle.
When I had my old truck, it was like that. I'd have coffee and just throw the cup on the floor. But
Just
my
quickly
BMW stayed crispy clean, always.
Yes. Yeah, just very quickly, there was actually a shooting in Australia today, Bear, in Queensland, where I'm from. There was 2 police officers lost their life. Very, very sad indeed, NATO. Very sad.
Yeah.
That's tragedy in the extreme.
It sounds like they got him though. That's good.
Yeah, but still, it's just a disaster when young people have lost their lives there. Bear, help me out, Bear. I'm
Super
thinking
chat.
here.
Yes, Archie, I gave you something to review and talk about.
Swinging Kangaroo, $2. Don't forget to subtract auction fees of 20 to 30%.
No. On this one, actually, this is a dealer, so this is his personal auction, and there are no fees. No fees. It's
Yankee
not.
Doodle.
It's not really. It's not the auction like Christie's or something like that. It's a basically dealer putting his product out and offering it to his followers.
Okay.
And he had a reserve on most of them or all of them. Not sure.
It's a good way to sell your stuff.
It's a good reflection on the market. And
SR Bell, $67, $2. AC Bear and Mike, thanks for having me on Saturday. Thank you, SR Bell.
thank you,
25,000 and Goebbels, thank you. How many Goebbels for one of these watches? Thank you, Gerbils.
Sure.
I got to tell you, Bear, just looking through here, I can't see any bargains. Can you? Is that rude to say?
No, it's not true to say. It's a good reflection of where the prices are now. I mean, you hear all kind of stuff, but I always like the auctions in dealers groups, and I like the auctions like this because they give a kind of clear picture on what people are willing to pay and what people are not willing to pay.
Let's just call up what I actually would like there. I gotta tell you, Bear. I think here we go. No date sub. It went for £9,500. Beautiful piece.
That's a date sub.
Fuck.
Sorry, date sub. This is the 40 mil, 2010. Let's have a look. Is it box and papers? Box papers? No, it's naked. It's just box, Bear.
Wow.
What do you think, Bear? They went for 9,500. What do you think, Clive? Tell me this. Tell me.
What?
What do you think? You're wanting to chime in and tell me something. Tell me, Clivey. What do you
No,
think?
I wasn't saying anything actually. Wasn't Sirocco Sells actually saying, wasn't Mikey getting evicted by his family yesterday?
He had the talk, but he's okay. We don't really want to talk about Michael's personal.
So this is you're
Stuff.
telling me this sold for 9,500 British pounds, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So
that
that's
cheap in
why
your
that's
opinion?
11.5 US.
Yeah. Is that cheap, Bear?
It's okay.
No papers, just box.
It's okay. It's not
Yeah.
cheap.
The problem in the UK, you got massive taxes there. They've got VAT of 20%. 20? What is the VAT? What's VAT?
Value added tax.
No, what's the percentage? I'm asking.
Oh,
What percent?
Well, Archie, it's a
is-
17 Australian. Is that expensive or cheap? You tell us.
20%.
20%. Shit. See, that's the taxes they've got. I don't think it's cheap, Bear.
So 17 Australian for 40 millimeter sub.
Yeah.
is
See,
not cheap.
I would say papers is worth $2,000 on that, Bear.
Oh, you're delusional fantasies, man.
I just know what the dealers crucify you if you don't have the bloody things. You know what I mean?
Mine doesn't.
Does that make it right or wrong, Bear?
What?
Makes it right for Bear, makes it wrong for you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly.
Um,
So to me, it is what it is, man. It's not.
Yeah.
I do not. It doesn't say there that it's sold or reserve did not meet. I can't see.
it's sold. It's sold. It's sold. Sold.
Ah,
Sold.
nice.
It
sold.
says. Are you sure it says sold?
Yes, I am, Bear. I'll just have a look this out. Oh, reserve price not met. Shit.
Yeah. Can you
At
pay
9.5. Far out. What did they want for it?
Okay, so
Um,
basically they wanted less than that, actually.
They
So pay
wanted
attention
what?
to
More
those
than
things.
that.
eh?
More than that. More than that, Bear.
No, people wanted it less than that.
Less than that. Yeah. Yeah.
Pay attention.
Here we go.
Archibald.
Here's a Kermit. Sorry, a Kermit. A Kermit. See, I got to be honest with you, Bear. I think the UK market is very different to Oz.
What do you see here, Archibald?
This is a Kermit. They wanted just under £20,000.
What does it sell for, Archibald?
I didn't sell. Reserve not met.
But can we pay attention to watches that did sell?
Sure. Okay, let's have a look. How about this one here? 10,000 for a
Did it sell?
yes, £10,000. Black. And that is no papers. Naked box, no papers, Bear.
Okay. So what do you think, Archibald?
I think it's a black is a beautiful watch to have.
Absolutely.
What are they going for in Canada?
They're going in Canada for about 14, 15.
Okay, that's 18 Aussie.
This one sold 10,000 British, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
16.7, Bear. 16.7 Canadian.
So this one is 18,000 Australian.
Yeah. What do you think?
A fair price.
Yeah, fair price. Fair price.
Oh, I've got to get this, guys.
Sorry, guys.
I've got to get this.
See you later.
Hello?
Ciao. Take care.
Hey, how are you?
So,
Sneaky Archie. Sneaky Archie.
we're not gonna listen to him. Well, at least Rolex is kind of still hanging in there. You know, they haven't tanked like some other companies.
Right.
Because I know I bought my 2 Rolexes at the very top of the height of their prices, and so it
Let's
is
take a look at another watch, Archie. Let's let's research a little bit. Let's play. If you don't have a better idea.
Yeah, no, I got to tell you, Bear.
What else
have a look.
sold there that we can take a look? Oh, fuck me.
Boy, he's got to work on that cough.
No, he's going to work on his show. That's
Yeah,
a little more important than cough.
Dropped out. I dropped
Yeah.
out. I pressed the wrong button, Bear. I pressed the wrong button. I'll tell you some other things that sold, Bear.
Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me.
You're into... Let's have a look here. Here's a Hulk. So
All right.
that's nearly $30,000 Australian. 30,000 for a Hulk. That is box, no papers. 30,000, Bear. What do you think?
That did not sell, so I'm not gonna research that. Hulk did not sell. So I'm looking at what sold. Black Bay.
How about this Yachtmaster? This Yachtmaster sold here. Winning bid.
Yachtmaster.
Yeah, 40 with a blue dial.
You can show it to punters. I'm looking myself. No, Yachtmaster blue dial did not sell. Oh, you did sell.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
sold for 11,000, and it's a beautiful watch. 11,000.
Well, nearly 12,000. Nearly 12,000.
850. So 11,800.
That's 20,000 Canadian.
US dollar, British pounds. How much Canadian?
20,000.
That's a little bit high. That's a bit
Yeah.
high.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think, Archibald?
I think, okay, swinging kangaroo, $2. Common name, black, or steel green hand, or steel, black. Definitely
Black.
Steel, because there's other things that have green hands. The two-tone has the green hand.
Yeah, this is a little bit high, eh, Archie?
Yeah. Let's have a look
It's
at
a
some
nice
other.
watch. I love this watch.
Can I bring up my good friend Luxuria? Let's have a look. So I was bitching the prices are high. Let's have a look what prices in Australia are like then, Bear.
Sure, man.
Let's call this up now. So this is Luxuria.
Find if he has a blue Yachtmaster. Let's compare apple to apple.
Okay, let's have a look what he's got. Let's go to his Rolex.
Mm-hmm. There is a Yachtmaster.
18,
exactly.
18. Okay, so that's exactly the same.
So, Archie,
however, that is box and papers, full set.
Right. So that's a $3,000, 3,500 Australian dollars less, and it's a full set.
Yeah.
And he'll probably give you a little bit further discount.
Yeah, not much. Margins are tight. They're not
but
what
maybe,
they used to.
Maybe
yeah,
500. Maybe 500.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
And that, guess what, Archie? That makes it 4,000 cheaper than BQ.
Yes. I got a super chat here from SR Bell. $2. AC, would you drink a gallon of breast milk for the Hulk?
A gallon
I
of
want
breast
to.
milk.
I want to see what the lady looks like. If she's, it depends if she's cute or not.
Oh my God.
Okay.
A gallon, Archibald. Gallon. That's a lot.
We don't have to do it in the same day.
True, he didn't say in the same day. That is correct. Good point, Archibald. Good point.
Let's
So,
have a look.
what do we conclude? We conclude that
Well,
the
they've got high
prices
taxes
in
there. They got high
UK are very
taxes.
high, eh?
Yeah.
Now, would this guy include tax into that pricing, or he has that price plus tax?
Oh, no. In Australia, you must include taxes. The price must have taxes in it.
Dude, that's not bad price for that watch.
Yeah. In my
I'm
country, it's
sorry,
10%.
but that's pretty
10%.
decent price. That's a
10%.
beautiful watch. You like that watch?
Yeah, I do.
How much? Do you like it more than Fab? Do you actually like it to a point that you would consider buying
1
it?
minute, Bear. 1 minute.
Sure.
Are you going to shop now? See you.
Pavel, he'd make milkshakes out of it. Gone in a day. Yeah, probably.
Okay, sorry about that, Bear.
Yeah, no problem. What do you think,
I want-
Archie?
I got to tell you something. Everything is. Let's have a look here. Let's see what he's got. Paddocks, Bear. Oh, Bear! Look what he's got.
Well, that's the one you sold to Mr. Two, right?
Yeah. So that they've come. The prices have come down a bit. I got 32.5.
What is he asking for that
38.5 Aussie.
for? Okay. You said it went down.
Well, you got to remember, a dealer would always get more than what I would sell it for, wouldn't they?
True.
And they went up to in the 40s, and they've come back a bit. That's what I'm trying to say. They've come back a bit.
So those
You
are
never
all
liked
his,
that model.
No,
You
I
never
hate
liked it.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
Ooh,
What else does he have?
fucking-
These are all Pateks that he has.
Yeah, he hasn't got many
How much
protects.
is that Aquanut?
No, it's not for sale. That's sold.
Okay.
He's got Rolex. What do you want in Rolex? Tell me. Look, he's got. What do you think? He's got some Oyster Perpetuals. Look at that.
How much is the green?
18,250.
And that's 41, right?
Yes.
Too much
Wow.
for OP, man. Too much.
Wow,
In,
there's
in
still
British pounds?
No,
it's
this is
Aussie dollars.
Australian.
Aussie.
We're
Aussie
The
dollars.
Aussie,
Oh.
the, the Aussie dollar's strengthened a bit too, Bear.
Hey, how much is that yacht master there that I just bought?
Oh, 24,000, Bear.
Oh, it's okay. That's okay. So it's a little touch over retail. Touch.
I'll tell you exactly. It's 22,000, Bear.
Touch over retail.
Canadian. 22 Canadian.
So now I love that watch, Archie. I love that watch. What else we got?
What's the taxes in Canada? See, you would get
Oof.
10%. Oh,
In
that's very-
Ontario, Archie, 13%.
Oh, yours
Wow.
are state taxes. Shit, I forgot. Yes.
It's crazy, man. 13 fucking percent.
That's pretty high, man.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
And I heard in Canada, even if you're coming back from America, they're very fucking savage on.
Savage. They're
Yes.
savage, man. I'm terrified to buy anything that has to cross the border, man.
Oh, you're
It's,
joking.
Yeah, fuck. They I don't even know how they apply these fucking things. It's just a fucking
No logic.
no logic, craziness. That's why when I say like I see some real good deals in US, but nothing I can do about it. I always envy Americans because they have such a nice market. They have so many opportunities, so many great dealers like
That's
David
what I don't see.
SW.
I got to tell you, with these British prices, what you've got to realize is it's easy for me to say from a distance and say, "Oh, that's expensive," but
Correct.
what you've got to realize is they've got this very savage taxes, right? Well,
Correct.
that is not free. That has to be paid somewhere. That's not just free money.
Correct.
That is that is something that the end user has to pay. So someone's got to pick the tab up, okay?
Yeah, you're right, Archie. You're right. How much is the black Explorer 2?
The Black Explorer 2 there, Bear. That is that's a 40 mil.
Ooh, 40. Well, how much is 40? I'm curious.
It's 20,350.
Okay, something's wrong with that.
Sorry, 12,350.
Okay, so,
So in
My-
Canadian, that's 12 and a half Canadian.
well, how much is in Australian?
12,350.
So cannot be. You're all over the place, bro.
12,000.
That's around 11.
Sorry. You're right. Yeah, you're right. 11.3. Sorry, 11.3.
Probably decent deal, to be honest with you. Oh my God, Archie, I remember buying. I bought a white dial, full set, 40 millimeter,
White dial, full set. Yeah,
beautiful red GMT hand,
yeah.
from Japan,
Yeah.
5,000 Canadian. That was maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah. It's. I got to tell you, Japanese are hard to buy from because they always declare
They
the
don't negotiate. They get upset if you try
Oh,
to
they fucking-
make an offer. But their pricing is fair, and
Okay.
their rating on the condition of the watch is truly honest, with highest integrity.
Yeah.
I like Japanese. I like how they act. I like how they approach things. You have a super chat from Watch Your Timing, $2. Thank you.
What's your timing? $2. Archie sent you $100. Check your PayPal. WhatsApp. Yes, sir. Watch your timing. I will just go and do that there. Just quickly before we do that, swinging kangaroo $2. Two-tone Daytona is how much on the site? 33,800.
Can you show me that two-tone Daytona that's on this site?
100. Shit, that's expensive,
That's-
isn't it?
Can you show me that two-tone Daytona that's on this site? Is it same like this?
Sounds
It's a
low to
white
me.
dial. 33.
No,
is
that's
Aussie.
actually, by the way, Kangaroo, this is cheaper than yours. Yours fetches more money. The black dial is more in demand, just so you know.
33.8. What do you think of that, Bear?
It is what it is, my friend.
That's 31 Canadian.
It is what it is.
So that's in US. That's 22.8. Oh, I suppose that's the money, isn't it? That's the money.
Yeah. Yours is going to be a little bit more, about call it $1,500 more.
Hey, I just gotta, just 1 minute, Bear. I gotta take care of something real quick. 1 minute.
Sure, you got the super chat, you got the PayPal from What's Your Timing for $100, and he's asking you to check
Hey.
your PayPal and also WhatsApp. And he is on the phone.
Wow. This is the longest bit of silence probably ever on the show. Bear, do you have any doggies?
Sorry about that, Bear. How are you? Hello? Hello?
Bear went away.
Okay, let's just
I'm
get back
here,
in.
though.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just now we got some really good. I got to tell you something, Mikey. These
Did you check the PayPal
have,
and
you know what,
WhatsApp?
Bear? I got to tell you something, Bear. You know, the important thing is in this world, Bear,
Go ahead.
you've got to make. Yes, it has come through. 100 US smackaroonies.
And what is
For
he asking us to
he's
do?
asking for a collection review, Bear.
All
It's
right.
not just any collection review. It's a live collection review.
Thank you very much. Watch your timing. It would be honored to take a look at your collection. We appreciate significantly your support, and we are very sorry that we did not immediately look into it.
Now, here we go. We've got we've got a super collection here, Bear, because we love the collectors. Now, this guy here has been a good supporter. I've been a bit rough on him, okay, Bear?
Okay, I don't remember that, but if you say so.
He's the guy who wanted to buy my LV boxes, you know. I got a
I thought that was fella.
Yeah, he's the one who wanted to buy the damaged boxes.
No, fella wanted to buy them when they were new as well. Watch your collection. I don't remember that. So did he send you a picture of the collection?
Yes, have a look at this, Bear. This is a Christmas special photo. Da-da-da-da. You tell me what you think of this, Bear.
Well, first, I want to once again say thank you very much for truly
Watch your timing. Watch your timing.
kind donation. Your support is genuinely appreciated. And first, let's talk about the picture itself. It's a decent picture, Archie, in your opinion.
100% it's a decent picture. Now, he's got a few interesting things here. Okay, so we've got a rose gold Zenith Defy on a
Wow.
blue rubber
first
strap.
on the left in the background, yeah.
We have got a ArchieLuxury Master Control. Now, this is their dive watch in gold, Bear. We
Oh,
have got
that's the one on the right side. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness, in gold?
yes, that's just
Holy
insanity.
shit.
You know, that's so I think we got the Submariner in steel date looks like a 41. I'm thinking 41 just on the side profile.
Yeah.
I got to tell you that Defy, it's skeletonized. It's absolutely beautiful.
That's the one on the far left, right?
Now,
I don't. By the way, loose goose. I don't think this is Navy SEALs.
No. They all have a black bezel.
Oh no,
now,
it is. It is.
Is it?
It is.
It's
Fuck me,
Navy.
Dad. I apologize, loose goose. You're right. Fuck me, Dad.
Wow.
It is. I didn't
Oh,
even
it does.
know.
It
Honestly,
does. It's
I
got the
did
rubber.
not even know that they have the gold version.
Me
That's
either.
impressive.
But I see the rubber pushers. Yeah.
And
Wow.
that's nothing to do with rubber pushers. But okay, keep going, Archibald.
So I got to tell you, there's some very interesting pieces at the back there, Bear.
Mhm.
We have got what the amazing thing is. We've got a Daytona, a steel Daytona.
Is this a steel Daytona with? This is the previous version with the steel bezel, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, 100% right, Bear.
Okay.
And we've also got, Bear, oyster quartz, date oyster quartz. What do you think of a gold oyster quartz, Bear? Yes, no, maybe. What do you think?
This is gold or two-tone?
No, it's a date, Bear. It's only available in precious
Wait,
metal.
hold up a second. This is a quartz date?
Yes, if you look at the bracelet, the profile of the bracelet, it's
okay, very unusual.
Yeah, and there's also a Memovox. That was the watch he was going to do a swap at one stage with me. Remember that, Bear?
Is that the guy? He wanted to trade the Memovox for two of your boxes
Yes, he realized they're a little bit
until he
fight.
realized they are factus facti.
Well, I wouldn't have put it that way, Bear, but if you say so, okay. If you want to use that terminology, you
My
are.
apologies, Pontiff, but yeah.
Yeah. So, now the thing is, let me just
And
call
then
this
there's
up.
a ladies' watch there in the front, probably his wife.
Yes, that's exactly right, Bear. So I'm just going to call this up. He's put some beautiful photos to me, and I want to share them with you to have a bit of a closer a look because. Okay, look at this, Bear. The artistic frog and jade plant.
How cute
So this,
is that?
this is like, I think this is 28 mil. I can tell it's a little bit more fatter than the one I had, which was a 26.
What a
This,
nice picture, man. That's
yeah. Now the thing is,
ask him if
zoom
he
into the
has
dial.
if he
It's
has
got
Instagram. We can share his Instagram as well.
yes, it's got that trapezoid type dial there. Beautiful watch with the Romans. What do you think, Bear?
What type of dial is this?
You know the trapezoid type dial there. See the
Yeah,
pattern?
yeah. Listen, that's
It's
a
got
very pretty Datejust. That's a beautiful Datejust
Mm.
for the lady. I like it.
Next piece. Oh, look at this.
That's
you can
his
see.
wife holding her watch.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yes. What do you think? Beautiful.
Well, absolutely. I mean, can you really ask for a better watch for the lady? Like seriously,
Does your wife like Datejust? My wife, she prefers the cut. She never liked it. To be honest with you, she
my
never
wife
liked.
prefers Cartier and Chanel. And Chanel. By the way, he says in his super chat for $5, Archie, you can read it.
Super chat for $5. Here we go, Bear. Have a read of this. Watch your timing. Sent you YouTube video too. You don't have to play it if you don't feel you need to. Check the WhatsApp because I have a trade question in there. Okay. We will go back to that very, very soon.
Yeah, we go through the pictures, we'll go through the video, we'll go through everything. Watch your timing. Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, what's your timing? Just send me the question in WhatsApp so I can read
A lot of positive comments on his wife's nails. She looks like an elegant lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful nails.
Now,
Beautiful hands.
let's just have a quick look here, Bear. Let's keep going. I want to show you the collection. Okay, so there we go. Look at that.
All right, let's take a look at
we've
that
got
closer.
And when you take these photos, always good idea, turn the flash off because
I
it's
am
not.
just blown away with that Lacoute, man.
Yes.
By the way, I was right. I apologize for nothing. That's not Navy SEALs loose goose. Oh, there we go. Loose goose, and now I keep going back and forth. Yes, sir. The angle was confusing. It's a JLC master compressor diving chronograph, but the fact that he bought a gold, it just blows my mind. Do you even realize how heavy this must be? This is.
Yeah, they're big watches.
There.
That's amazing, trio. Archie, are we on the show or no?
Yes, we're on the show, Bear.
I apologize to person you're talking to and tell them you are busy doing your work.
No worries. I certainly can do that for you, Bear. There is no problems there at all. I got to tell you, two-tone Submariner there.
Right.
I'm a little bit. We got the Zenith Defy skeletonized.
Rose gold.
Beautiful. Next photo, Bear. Have a look at this.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. Nice wrist shot there. Beautiful.
So he basically.
Oh, he's got my briefcase, Bear. I had one of these.
Oh, that's a good picture, man.
Yeah, that's the Louis Vuitton president.
Quartz president. That's obviously 36 millimeter. Very vintagey looking picture. Very cool picture. Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
That's the Memovox.
Nice.
Nice watch. It's a really nice.
He had a right inclination, by the way, to get rid of the Memovox. Memovox, I'm sorry, I don't see Memovox in this collection.
No. That's the oyster quartz, Bear. Look at that.
That looks awesome on him.
I actually like the. I think the champagne dial really works on this.
Yes, he does.
And of course, you realize it's got that integrated case, very 70s, like the rare birds. This
Yes.
is the oyster quartz case, and that's what they did this case for. There we go. It's all in its glory. There, look at that.
Absolutely beautiful. It's a great
Would
condition.
you ever get an oyster quartz yourself, Bear?
No,
Okay, no.
no, because I'm not into vintage watches. I don't like 36 millimeter size for me, and I don't like quartz watches.
Yeah. There we go. That's his date. Again, I think that the
But I
lighting.
would love that Scotch with that whiskey, and I would
Yes.
like that Daytona. I would enjoy both.
What about the cat? I like the cat behind.
Yeah,
there.
the cat is really cute. Very cute.
Yeah, I don't know if it doesn't do it really. The lighting is looks a bit scratched there. It looks. I don't know if I would present it like that personally, but
It's not bad. It's not
oyster
bad.
quartz. That's the Memovox. Black Daytona. Now that's a nice photo there. Look at that. That's the El Primero. Look at that.
Yeah,
Just beautiful display.
yeah.
41 mil. That's
You
the
said,
master compressor.
yeah, gold.
They're good value. You know, that Bear on the. So what do I think here? I actually like this collection a lot. I like he's got the 2 Submariners, 2 JLCs, a Zenith. He's got his lady. It's always good. You know what I like? I could tell. I always like a man to have a watch for his wife. Don't you think, Bear?
Of course. Do you feel that the collection is very organic?
It is very organic. It's salt
If you
of the
if you have
earth.
to guess, which watch do you think he had first?
Oh, I would say the Memovox.
For some reason, I think the same thing, and then things improved from there.
Yeah, I don't hate the Memovox. The Memovox is not a terrible watch, right?
But can't you tell it doesn't belong?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Like everything else, even the ladies' two-tone, they just belongs in this collection. For me, that Memovox is just sticking out like a sore thumb. That's my perception.
Now, here's the question.
I am surprised how much I actually like that quartz day date on his wrist. It just
I'll
looks
just do one
amazing
tick
on him.
there.
This is fucking ridiculous. You're muted, Archie. You're muted, Archie. You're muted.
Sorry, I'm just trying to share his video. I'll bring it up, okay?
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
And by the way, gentlemen, just so you know, Curly Q has just announced that the dungeon show has been scheduled. In about 1 hour and 45 minutes, you guys will be able to go to the most popular YouTube show right now, Dungeon Show.
There was like a big
Can you hear
spat
the volume, Bear?
on WhatsApp
Yep.
with me and him, and I just want to apologize for that. I am paying him for a watch collection review. This is my collection that you see in frame here. I'd like to start with this watch. This is the Master Compressor Diving Chronograph in 18 karat rose gold. This takes me to like the mid 2000s, where
I like how thick it
big
is.
watches were
Yeah.
able to use a 44 millimeter
That's a
chronograph.
chunky monkey.
It's a huge chunk of gold. It's heavy, super heavy. And back then it was a trend. I didn't look ridiculous. And I have a small wrist, but that was a style back then and no one said a thing. And it was actually a really good look for the mid 2000s. So this takes me back to then. I have photographs when I met my wife and we went on vacations together and we were dating. So I have a lot of photos in this and a lot of memories here. And I love this watch. And this was an expensive watch back in the day. Resale value, not so good anymore. But yeah, I love this piece. And Archie is correct. This is a hard watch to sell. It has a...
What do you think, Bear?
it's not wounded up, so I'm not going to show you the function, but this is a JLC Master Memo Box. Memo Box is their line of alarm watches. This little arrow right here, once the hour hand hits there, it'll go off and make an audible through the mechanics inside. This is stainless steel, mint condition. I actually got a really good deal on this. I never really wear it, so
I knew he doesn't wear it.
that's why.
Yeah, nobody wears them, Bear. That's the problem.
You should see how nice and big chunky gold one was.
This is the Submariner 116610LN. Solid watch. To me, I find it a little boring, especially since I have that two-tone back there. That means a lot more to me. So.
Oh, he finds it boring,
this is
Bear.
likely
How
gonna
could that be
traded, which I'll
boring?
get into
Never,
in a bit.
man, never. But Sab is never boring watch guy. Come on. Awesome watch.
This watch belongs to my ex-wife.
Phew,
Stole it back
ex-wife. What the
after,
fuck does that
It
mean?
went sour.
That means next one gets the watch.
Pretty much unsellable. I bought it at a high price back then, and
You can rent it. You
resale
can rent
value
it
on
to
a
the
Williams
girlfriend.
26 millimeter
Holy
watch isn't so
shit.
good, two-tone.
It belonged to the
Pyramid
ex-wife. It went sour. How did it go sour?
It happens, Archie. It happens. At
Happens
least,
to the best of
she
us.
didn't take the watch with her.
Okay, this watch
Mhm.
is the watch I got married in. It's a two-tone. I do.
It doesn't
have the
matter if he got
bracelet.
married, if he got
Just right now, it's
divorced.
on a rubber strap just to keep it a little different from this one.
Yeah.
This one has a lot more meaning. I wore it. I got a new job in 2018. Got married in 2018.
Yeah, but he
So this
got
watch means a
divorced
lot
as
to
well,
me.
but
Probably never ever be sold.
fair enough.
Fair enough.
And yeah, this should be in the collection forever.
Maybe he likes his two-tone. Nothing wrong
This
with
watch
that.
is pretty cool. So like I said, this was a big watch. This is also 44 millimeters. This is Zenith Defy 21.
Mhm.
Has a pretty cool function. Has two. This was actually in the video with Teddy, and he
Okay.
said that this was his bling watch, which everyone
I
thought
like
was
Teddy. I
ridiculous
watched
since it's
Teddy.
not. There's no diamonds or anything like that. But this is Zenith. Great movement, great value, but to me, it's a little too big for my wrist. 44 millimeters in circumference.
It
This
has
is
a
pretty
short
cool.
lug, so you should be okay
can
with that.
wind it forward. It has two mechanical rotors in there. So then if you wind it forward, it's to power the chronograph function. And you wind it backwards is to keep time.
Fuck, how does that work?
What do you mean? How does it work?
You wind it forward, it powers one
Again,
thing.
with this day and age, you tend to buy watches before you even try them on because the stores usually don't stock these type
I
of
watch your
watches.
timing,
I should've
$2.
tried this one on. I kind of
I had two marriages. Ha
Wore
ha
it a couple
ha!
times, and it's like
Two
it's gonna be
marriages,
faded soon.
Archie. Almost good as
I
you.
wish it
You
was
had
smaller
three,
because I
Archie.
do like the aesthetics
Oh, I
of this.
had
I think it's
two
a good looking watch.
marriages.
Three,
Yeah,
Archie. Don't bullshit us. We
maybe
know.
four. Maybe four.
Maybe four. Archie, you like that Zenithify, don't you?
Yes.
Now,
Recently got a new job,
this,
and then I found this beauty. This is a Oyster Course Day Date, all 18 karat gold.
yeah.
The reason why I chose this one is because it's actually my birth year. This was made in the 80s, so it's vintage. This is actually a keeper in my collection as well, due to being birth year, and I bought it to symbolize and celebrate a time where I got a new job.
You know what? This looks amazing on your wrist, man. Absolutely amazing.
This one's my dad's watch. I actually bought him a two-tone bluesy ceramic, the one
Nice.
that Archie currently wants. Gifted it to him. He gave this to me.
Shit.
Well,
for me
you
to
got
hold
a
on
better
to,
deal,
and,
brother.
This will never be sold as well. This is always going to be a part of my collection. I don't wear
Beautiful.
it too much because I want to keep it in good condition, although it is pretty scratched up. It was his daily. He
Archie
didn't
noticed
daily it, as
that.
you can
See, you
the
noticed
scratches
it,
on it.
Archie.
But this one's
Good
for
eye.
sure a keeper.
Good eye, Archie.
So, Archie, please rate my collection as is. But I do have a question for you. I'm planning to make a trade. I'm trading this one because it's too big. JLC Master Diving Chronograph.
Mhm.
Zenith the 521 because it's too big. This and this Submariner because I already had this two-tone black one. And this will never be traded based on the sentimental value.
I don't like the look of this.
So I'm thinking about trading these three in the front for a ceramic 116618 LB. So it's a bluesy, all gold ceramic Submariner. So I'm wondering if I should trade these three for the Submariner. The market right now, all watches are going
yellow
down.
gold.
These two watches
yellow
are
gold?
really hard to sell, even though
Fuck
they're
it. But
great condition, really cool
no.
watches.
Don't let him do
This
that,
one will
Archie.
sell at a low value based on the market.
No, what
So I
a
just
fuck.
figured now is the time to get into pieces.
You
I
could get
really
more
want
just out of the
and
weight
keep
of the
this in my
gold
collection.
from those two watches.
So what do you think? I trade these three watches for an all gold ceramic Submariner
No,
to add to my collection in the back here.
no.
Thank you very much, Archie. Thank you for taking time and reviewing my collection. And
But Pontiff will have
Holy
the final
shit,
word.
Bear. I got to tell you, the problem is, Bear. Okay, look at this. So I think that's a 40 mil. I don't think it's a 41. Is it his sub? Doesn't matter really.
Doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah.
The thing is, the master compressor, it is pretty cool in gold. What do you think?
I'd like to buy it. I would like to buy that.
Now let's have a look at this on Chrono. Can we have a look at Chrono?
Yeah, let's look at the chrono. Let's not talk without actually checking some prices, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what these three total up to.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. So, firstly, what does the ceramic? He must be going for a 40 mil one. Then, what do you think? What's a 40 yellow gold worth?
Who cares anyway? Go first with this. Let's see what this is worth.
Okay.
You said 16660 LN.
I don't even
gold.
like a gold fucking bluesy fucking
So
sub.
it'll be a 116.
And what do you need if you have a
1
two-tone gold sub? Well, why would that gold sub be
118.
actually better deal? I mean, come on, man.
Okay, let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Rolex 116618. Let's have a look at what this goes for. So, Bear, the cheapest. I'll just put this back into RZ dollars.
Are you going to show us, Archie, or this is exclusive to you?
Sorry.
That's okay. You're not on the top of the game today. Quite low energy there.
No. Relax.
You rate the collection. I'm going to rate you.
Okay, thank you. So look, firstly, what is these are about 40,000 $40,000 for a 40 mil Bear. Yeah, that's 40,000.
Which currency are we talking? US?
US.
Okay, let's call it 40K. Okay, let's call it a 40K.
40K. Okay. Then he's got the Submariner 11610, right? Well, we can already say those there are about, what's a good 40 mil maxi date going for?
Yeah, let's make a math easy. It's 11,000.
11,000 bucks. Then we've got the JLC Master Compressor chronograph, wasn't it?
Yes. And gold. Yellow gold.
There's one here, 15,000. Is that the same? Is that the same?
No, it doesn't look the same.
That's a Navy SEALs version.
That's a Navy SEALs version. Yes, exactly. But we can use that as how about reference for pricing?
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's gonna be about that anyway.
Actually, here's a few here.
Yeah, there's one, Archie. There's one.
20,000.
So call it 18,000, 17,000.
Okay.
So we got so far 28,000.
28,000. And then the next one is the Zenith Defy. Now, Zenith Defy, El Primero. The key word is it's in gold as well, Bear. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, fuck. Here we go. So, see that they're wanting 20, Bear. 20. But I don't think it's worth 20. Do you?
17.
14, 15. Carry the 1. So that comes to, there you go, Bear. 45 versus 40.
Yeah. So I would.
You know what? I would say the Zenith. See, the thing is, the problem is,
I love that
these
fucking Zenith.
These are hard sells, but if you take your time and sold these yourself,
yes,
you would get much more.
And why rush? Where's the rush? What's the rush?
So I'll be honest with you. I think both of those, the Zenith and the JLC Master Compressor, fuck, they've got wrist presence.
And Archie, they make his collection actually interesting. Let's be honest. You need a bit of a different piece in collection of that size to actually get attention. At least one of those pieces has to stay. A lot of people here commenting and expressing their opinion on this. But in all honesty, if he put out the collection that consists of two-tone sub, solid gold sub, ladies Datejust, and what else we'll have?
He said, Mike Hammer's saying, get rid of the X's watch too. No, that watch is fucking perfect.
The only watch I would suggest he should get rid of is that Master Compressor. Sorry, the Zezelacut, not Master Compressor. My fucking brain stopped. The one that he offered to you.
The Memovox.
The Memovox, yeah.
Memovox. You know what I think? Can I tell you something? I don't know if you're going to think this is rude. Can I say something to you?
Of course.
I get the impression, please don't take offense.
Okay.
He seems to buy terminal garbage that no one wants. That's a bargain. Okay. He buys fucking terminal garbage that nobody wants.
No, sub is not terminal garbage. The two-tone sub is not a terminal garbage.
The Master Control.
Quartz Day-Date is pretty interesting piece.
It is interesting, but it's
that'll bring some decent money because of its rarity.
Yeah, but that's actually what she loves. So
yeah,
you can tell he's wearing that watch, right?
Yeah, you see, Dean mentioned that he's keeping that.
It's good to see you that you woke up, Archie. Just keep going. We want to hear
Yeah,
more.
I'm just saying to you, this guy, I think he's the sort of guy who buys this cheap fucking stuff because it's cheap. Like me, I used to buy things. Why did I buy something? The whole reason for me buying half this shit was it was a good deal. It was cheap. Well, the reality is, Bear, it was cheap for a
Okay,
good
help the
fucking
fighter.
reason.
Help the fighter. Tell him what to do, Archie.
Nobody wanted
Actually,
it, Bear.
fucking
Nobody wanted it.
tell him what to do. Please help him. He paid you nice PayPal. He's asking for help. Be a pontiff and tell him exactly what to do.
Well, okay. So in my opinion, Bear, he's got some interesting stuff there. Okay.
Okay.
Look, I personally wouldn't get rid of when you bought the gold Zenith and when you bought the gold JLC master compressor, you would have got them as a bargain, because I've tried to deal with him, and he's very much, he would exploit the fact that they're soft models. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the funny thing is, he's happy to just wholesale them out. You've got to get top whack for them. That's what if you want to. Personally, I'll tell you what I would do. Okay, you want to know the honest opinion?
Yeah. Help the fucker. Okay?
If you really want a gold Submariner, right? I reckon you're better off putting the steel sub date, which I don't think you should sell, and the ladies date just 28. Those two there would be kicking pretty well more than half, wouldn't they, Bear? What do you think?
I'll tell you what I think. I mean, let's first.
See, the sub's going to get good money. He should sell the sub privately.
Let's establish one important fact.
Yeah.
There is no need to rush, because the watch he's buying is available all the time, all day long. It's not fluctuating in pricing much. It is what the fuck it is. It's a fucking boring gold sub. Okay? Those are they're dominant. They're fucking available all the time. So fight it, okay? Take your time. Then sell Memovox, sell.
Nobody wants the Memovox, Bear. That's the problem.
But put it for sale. I don't care. Put it for sale. Because guess what? He says it's brand new. Do you know why it's brand new? Because he never fucking wears it. Nobody likes it. Some moron will be watching Tim Masso and will say, wow, that's a Memovox. Jeje Lakut. Tim Masso says that's the greatest watch of all times. And they'll fucking buy it. Okay? Put that fucker for sale. Put the solid gold master compressor for sale. There'll be fikers like me who get excited about big chunk of gold, and they'll give you money for it. You'll get your 17, whatever, 18. Okay? Put your...
You got to get the retail punter. He's got to get the retail punter for that.
He has to get, unfortunately, my friend, you got to go after the end user. Go put the Zenith. If you really don't like it, that's actually kind of cool watch. And again, those are the three watches you should be selling. Okay? And selling them to the end retail user. That should give you sufficient amount of money to buy a gold sub. Selling so-called boring sub is a mistake, because that's actually next to Daytona.
That's actually one of the best.
Your best
watches of all time. You will love it. When you mature a bit and you don't want to show off so much, you will miss that steel sub. You will buy one back.
Correct. And you don't want to sell that when it's low, because right now they're kind of low. You don't sell sub, period. That's not for sale. The ladies' watch, that's up to you. That's a watch you can keep if you're going to get a girlfriend or whatever.
Bet you, no, he's already married again. He's had 2 marriages, he said.
Oh, he's married again? Well,
why doesn't the current wife wear it?
Yeah, I don't
Probably
know.
because he was stupid enough to tell her this belonged to my ex-wife.
Probably.
And then she wouldn't wear it for all the money in the world, would she? Because you
Probably.
opened your fucking mouth.
Never ever disclose the details of that nature to anyone.
And who cares?
Exactly. It's a watch. So what do you think, Archie? Those three to put for sale, the rest keep. Don't rush. Send to end.
100% bear. Just one tick, one tick.
Take your time and see what happens. I mean, tell me what you think about it. Tell me, and Archie, what do you think about that proposal? Why do you want to keep Memovox? What's the reason to keep Memovox? It's not like you wear it. It's not like you like it. Do you like it? I highly doubt you like it. You were willing to fucking trade it for broken LV boxes, right? So obviously, it's not a watch that serves any purpose. It looks like you wear your Daytona as the dress watch from the pictures I've seen. It seems that you enjoy your quartz date, and it truly looks nice on your wrist. So that's the watches that you seem to really like. Rolex two-tone. By the way, I don't know why you're keeping it on the rubber. Two-tone beauty is in a bracelet as well. It completely loses the idea of being a two-tone if you put it on a rubber. But okay, maybe that's a temporary thing. I never get that, okay? I fucking don't like aftermarket shit on Rolex. That really annoys me. It disturbs me, okay? And I'd say
You're right, Bear. I got to tell you. Oh, speaking of divine intervention, JJ, come back. How's it going, JJ? Tell me what you think.
Hello, fellas. What do I think about what?
This
did you see
collection.
me how much I'm suffering here, JJ, and you jumped to help?
Yes, I saw Archie on the
Fucking
phone.
guys, like fuck me dead. I gotta carry him through the show, man. He's killing me there, JJ. But okay, we'll talk about it after the show.
I thought maybe insurance was on the phone with him.
Fucking insurance every fucking day. So
what's
the guy
what's going on?
wants to. You see the Mike Hammer super chat $10.
There we go. Mike Hammer, $10. If the current wife finds out he's keeping the watch for sentimental reasons, he's going to have another ex. Get rid of it. Why doesn't he give that to the current wife? What's wrong with that watch?
And by the way, you know what? It's not hard to sell Ladies Datejust.
That's a very popular model.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. It's actually easier to sell than the pieces you propose to sell.
Oh, those fucking. What do you think, JJ? You've been a gold man. You love gold yourself, right?
I do enjoy some gold pieces.
What
yes.
did you think of the master compressor, rose gold, solid rose gold, and the Zenith Defy El Primero? Two beautiful chronographs in gold.
Yeah, they're definitely very ostentatious pieces. They're quite, they definitely attract a lot of attention.
I'd like to
Interesting.
wear that master compressor in solid gold. I would enjoy wearing that in solid gold.
Now he says it's a bit big for him. I get it. He's an Asian guy, so it may be a bit big, right?
Okay.
It's a very chunky watch, right?
Yao Ming is an Asian guy. He's pretty large, but okay. So what does he want to do? He wants to condense some of the collection. What's his plan?
He wants to sell. He wants to sell the solid gold master compressor.
Yeah.
And rose gold Zenith Defy and sub.
Which one?
The steel sub. To actually buy solid gold blue sub.
Well, what? First of all, let me just say I don't mind him selling the other two gold pieces because if they're too big for him, I know that feeling. Sometimes you just, they're too much. You just don't want them. But if you're gonna get a gold sub, why
like
would
wearing
you
a size 12 when you're a size 9?
size 9, exactly. Right. why would you sell the steel piece and not the two-tone piece if you're going to get a solid gold one?
Because it has got good memories. When he got married to the wife he divorced, when he got a job at the Salvation Army, he was wearing that watch.
Well,
Yeah, he said that actually. Yeah.
a wise man once told me, look, when we go, they're not going to build a shrine to us. So, you know.
Okay, JJ, help the man. What should he do? Okay, look at this collection and help the fucker.
I would sell the 2 gold pieces that he says are too big for him because obviously he's not comfortable with them. Screw the memories. I would keep the steel piece because everyone needs a steel sports Rolex.
Correct.
And then have the gold sub for when you're feeling flashy.
So just sell 2 gold pieces. That's it. How about that Memovox fucking thing?
I'd sell the Memovox, I'd sell the Defy, and I would sell the two-tone sub, and I would get the solid gold sub.
But the problem is he wants to trade them in. The dealer's not paying high. He's got to sell these privately, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, unless he's willing to take the loss. Some people don't care. Time is money, you know. They'd rather take a couple thousand less and just get it over with.
Well, we kind of think alike. We said the same thing. I just don't fucking sell Rolex for God's sake. Don't sell fucking any Rolex if you
that
can.
two-tone just doesn't do it for me on the rubber. I don't know.
I hate the rubber on a two-tone. I hate to be very honest with you. I hate aftermarket shit on watches. You know that. Even if it's fucking nice, like from Aaron Bespoke leather strap. I just like original. Okay, fine. People enjoy that. Then on a Rolex, the two-tone Rolex, the beauty of two-tone is also in the bracelet. Why would you put a rubber? I hate rubber B. I hate fucking Everest rubber straps. I hate all of that. They're just fucking cheap for Rolex. They don't belong on Rolex. And yeah, Craig shit, I agree. Never sell Rolex if you don't have to. Never sell Rolex. That's the guy, JJ. The watch, your timing is the gentleman we are doing the review for. He just super chatted $2 and he says
Zenith and MC master compressor diving too big for me.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's why JJ said what JJ said.
Yeah, it just makes it's.
But you've got to sell them. What's your timing? You can't fucking wholesale those to a dealer. A dealer is going to slaughter you. Get on the forum, sell those for better than dealer.
He's in US too, Archie. That's a much bigger market, so he has opportunity to sell it better than you and I all day long.
I would love that fucking. What would you pay for that master compressor, Bear? Let's see, we can do a deal here to the Bear.
I'll do it right away. 10,000 Canadian, and we have a deal.
Fool, that's tough, Bear.
Why? It's cash.
We already said 17 before.
Well, that's figuratively speaking. That's when it's not sold to me.
Yeah. I think that, you know what? I don't understand why he bought these fucking things if then he says they're too big. What the fuck was he thinking?
He did explain, he did touch on that. He said he bought them at the time when big watches were trending.
Yeah, and you got to realize too, I'm sure he bought that early on in his collecting. A lot of people do that mistake. Bigger is better, and then they get more refined. They want same way how he wants to sell the steel sub because he hasn't yet appreciated it. You have to keep that. You need a steel piece. I'm assuming that Daytona back there is the white gold with the blue dial.
No, that's a steel Daytona. His father gave him. It's quite beat up. No offense, what's your timing? But
no, it's a vintage piece with a lot of history. See, that's a piece with history I would keep, not the wedding watch or nothing like that. I would.
Well, he's got the wedding watch when he got his first job at Sizzler. He's got that watch. He's got.
Was it Sizzler or?
He got a job. You know what? Jobs aren't that fucking cool.
Why don't you get a job?
Jobs aren't that fucking good.
What's your timing? $5. He adds to this.
What's your timing? $5. Memovox is terminal. No one wants it. It's actually a good watch, The problem is you've got to price it accordingly.
Sell
Okay?
it to Tim Master fanboys. They fucking
Sub is
think
what
it's
Why-
is
the best thing
powering
ever.
the
Why-
deal. Yes.
Why does he
two-tone.
need? Yeah, but why does he need an old gold sub if he has a two-tone sub? Why have both?
He likes
Because
it.
he
It's
wants
a
the
memory
blue. He
of the
wants the
Sizzler.
blue. He wants.
Well, I don't think there's any helping him then. No offense, watch your
No,
time.
no, no, no. We can help him. He needs to understand that the memory of the Sizzler
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Get rid of that. Forget
doesn't
about it.
fucking matter.
Sell those three. Have a steel sub, a solid gold sub,
Fucking
your dad's
Archie's a
Daytona,
fucking
your
genius.
Oyster Flex, and keep the.
And
What is
you
that?
know,
Is
Bear,
that a
he was
member
doing that
Fucking
toast. You know that
genius.
cheesy toast. His
You
job
know
at
what?
Sizzler.
I gotta tell you something, Archie. You can go fucking quiet and piss me off all show. You say one sentence, and you are winner chicken dinner.
Do you
You're
remember?
fucking
Do you
genius.
remember? You know what that reminds me of when you keep saying Sizzler? Do you remember the old Eddie Murphy stand-up? When he goes, "We're going Sizzler," and he said, "We got no money, you can't. We're going Sizzler." I love that.
Oh.
That
Yes, 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 yes.
was when they were making fun of him when he was poor, when he was young. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Yes.
Archie, final word. Help the Fiker, okay? Come on, let's make it happen, Archie.
Look,
Help him.
This guy. I think this guy would have bought this shit really cheap because he cashes in on people's stupidity. Okay.
So you don't think he was dumb to pay full price, right?
Look, he would never have bought that full price. He's not that sort of guy. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
bought-
He was
Everything he buys because it's a good deal. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
Now-
can see that. I can see that.
What I think is he's got to sell those for top whack himself. If he could get 20,000, why can't he get? Okay, he may not get 20,000 for the master compressor, but maybe he'll get 18. Maybe he'll get 9. You know what I mean? You got to try and work. He's got to try and do it himself.
Right.
Okay. He's not going to, that sort of shit. You can't sell. A dealer is not going to trade a hot piece of stuff for 2 junkers. He's not going to give you the Mercedes SL for 2 Chevy junkers.
No, no, no.
Now, these might be Cadillacs. They may not be Chevys. The
No,
problem is,
Archie, they're Chevys. They're Chevys.
they're solid gold, Bear. Cadillac.
They're
Cadillac.
gold Chevys, Archie. They're gold Chevys. They're not Cadillacs. I'm sorry.
Look, the problem is these are unpopular watches, not because they're bad. They're actually fucking good. That JLC, I got to tell you something. That master compressor, that's an amazing watch.
Right.
I think bang per buck, you look minted wearing that thing. What do you think, Bear?
Oh, I would look good. I would
But we're
look
big
fucking
guys.
good.
See, we can pull it off.
Yeah,
Smaller
I
guys-
mean, I bet I'm 3 times the weight of this fucker, if not more.
See, what I don't understand is for this guy, I'll be honest with you. Can I throw something out there?
Sure.
I would get rid of that fucking oyster, that oyster quartz date before the fucking circuit gets corrosion in it. I would fuck that off real quick, right? Real fucking quick. I
So
would get rid of
basically,
it.
fucking sell everything, keep the subs in Daytona.
You know, I tell you honestly, right?
Actually, no. Sell the 2-tone sub as well. Keep sub and
He
keep
said he's not going
Daytona.
to do that. 2-tone, I'm going to sell, never going to sell or trade. Then
Man,
what happens
fuck
is,
it. Who cares? Just this is the honest to God answer.
let me just
everything
say
for
this to you,
sale.
make sure you put these in the bank because burglars, you know,
They don't know that they're shitters. They pick it up even if it's a
They'll take
lady's
anything.
Patek.
Yes. I got to tell you, what I would do is, I think, watch your timing. You got to sell that stuff off on the
No,
forum.
Pavel, not the whole lot. We keep Daytona and we keep the
You know what
steel
I'd
sub.
keep? I tell you honestly, you know what would be beautiful?
Tell me.
3 subs: a steel sub, a 2-tone sub, and a fucking solid gold. What's wrong with that? 3 subs.
No, but you're gonna keep Daytona, Archibald.
No, we're going to keep the Daytona, but we're also going to have 3 Submariners: a steel sub, a 2-tone sub, and a solid gold sub. So what we're going to do to pay,
That's not bad.
what we're going to do is to pay for the solid gold sub, we're going to get rid of that fucking oyster quartz because let's be totally honest with you, then they can't. Once the circuit's fucked, there's limited parts for it. Okay.
I don't fucking care about quartz.
No, but we were saying get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of the. You got to sell the Memovox. You can sell the Memovox yourself. You've just got to plant it at the right price.
I told you what to do. Go to the group.
I would keep those 3 men's Rolexes. The ladies
I told you what to do about Memovox. Go to Tim Masso Facebook group and post this watch and say, I love this watch. It's hard to say goodbye to it, but I have something else coming in. And you're going to have a fucking dozen of a dumb fucks jumping all over it to buy it. Okay?
Tanzil, $5. Archie, can you tell Mr. Sizzler when he takes pictures to take the flash off? Thank you.
Well, I asked Archie what's his opinion on the quality of the picture, but at that time we were still nice.
They
Now
were garbage, Bear. The photos are fucking awful, okay?
we were
Because you
nice, and then we decided not to be fucking nice
He's got to
because
take,
he needs to hear the truth.
yeah, you got to take the fucking flash off. It looks terrible, okay? It makes the no wonder he's not getting good prices because he presents it as shit.
No flash, nice and
You gotta
daylight,
use natural lighting.
cloudy daylight,
Yeah.
like a nice daytime.
Or when the
is the
sun is
best.
setting, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Or in New York would be 7 or 8 o'clock because the lights.
Show him the picture that JJ took of his 3 watches. That's how you take a fucking picture, okay?
That's how you take a picture. Now, look, I would say seriously, I would be inclined to say keep the 3. I would say this: get rid of. I don't understand. You're married now. Can't you give that date just to the current wife? That's a fucking Rolex.
Maybe he fucking told her this is from my previous wife, and the woman
He
like I don't
wouldn't be
fucking
that
want it.
stupid, Bear. He wouldn't be that stupid.
I don't know. He can tell you. I don't know. That's a guess. Fuck.
You know what? I actually don't mind that Memovox. I'm almost saying maybe that for him should keep. I would flick off. You got to sell the Zenith you got to sell it to the end user. You're not going to get a dealer's going to slaughter you on that unless you put it on consignment. Put it on consignment.
I want that. I want the compressor. I'll give you 10,000
10,000 is
Australian.
nothing, Bear. That's
Australian dollars.
I got to tell you, get rid of the day. They're trouble. Mike the Snake, how are you, Mikey?
I'm good. Just was talking to my brother.
Hey, Mike.
Okay.
Arch, do you sell the ladies'
Hey
piece
there.
as well?
Look,
Can I suggest change of the topic?
I would actually, I would let them wear it on the dates. But
Can I suggest a change of the topic?
Yes.
JJ, would you be able, and would it be okay with you to share with us the final grading of the watch companies that you did last night?
I have to see if I have that.
If you have like a final picture, it would be fucking amazing. So the Pontiff can critique it.
Okay, let me see. Oh, don't forget, at the end, a bunch of people had a pick, so it's not all my picks. But let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Yeah, but didn't you say it's your channel and the final thing is going to be attributed to you?
Yes, but at the end, remember I threw a curveball and I said everyone gets to change one pick?
I never heard that. So this is all JJ. By the way, Archie, you should see JJ's picks. He put Morris Grotzman as a superior watch.
I had it in F the whole time.
I know. I was laughing. It was a good show, JJ. It was a really, really good show. I really enjoyed it. It was interesting.
Thank you.
It was funny watching Marco getting upset as his choices would get dropped.
Yeah, everybody was getting upset. I don't know. I thought it was just funny.
It was funny.
I didn't take it that serious. Like, people are still messaging me today saying you fucked up all the levels. I'm like,
I'll be honest
just for
with
fun,
you.
man. It's just for fun.
Everybody takes it all seriously.
Yeah.
I came to conclusion to do this right, you probably would need like a 50 levels.
Yeah, of course.
It's hard to do in so many.
All right, I'm gonna send it to Archie's WhatsApp. He's gonna have to do it from there. I can't.
Archie, he's gonna send it to you, and then he can post a picture, and we can we can critique JJ and call him a dumbass.
Yeah, everybody else did. You might as well. I
Yeah,
read
what the heck?
so many people today. Your thing sucked, and that's all they wrote. I'm like, all right, well, what would you have changed? And nobody says anything.
It's not easy to do that, actually, to be honest with you. Because people are very emotional when it comes to specific brands.
it.
Not everyone is honest about brands that they own. Like they own Ulysse Nardin, they're gonna be all over how that's a great brand. They own, I don't know, Maurice Grotzman, they're gonna be all over how it's an amazing brand and so on. By the way, I hope that this gentleman is happy with recommendations we did. We want to thank
Yes.
you very much for giving us opportunity. Archie, are you bringing the picture? We want to thank you very much for the opportunity to review your collection, and we hope you make the right decisions for you. And oh yeah, he says his current wife wears it. LOL. So that's a good news.
There you go.
Good.
All right.
Here we go, Bear. Look at this here. Look at this here. Here we go, Bear. Wow, look at this. So level S, A, B, C, F. What's that
So
mean?
S is superior, right? Superior
Yeah, it's the
brand.
top.
A
Yeah, and then it
is
works
like
its way down.
go ahead, GJ, explain to Arch.
Yeah, I mean, S is just top level, and then it works its way down. A, B, C, and F. You know, with tier. Look, we could have had. I think we could have had definitely 2 more tiers. And you know, we didn't get every brand. Like people were flipping out. Where's Longines? Where's this? I'm like, all right, we didn't do every brand in the universe. We just did. You know, I mean, there was quite a few. It took 2 hours to go through them all. So
Yeah, yeah. What do you think, Archibald?
It looks pretty good, man. It looks pretty good. I got to tell you.
Yeah, I think they did a pretty decent job.
Yeah.
Is there anything you disagree with?
Hey, the only thing is, wouldn't you put JLC in A?
a lot of people said that as well.
Yeah, and Zenith, like, see, the problem is this brand strength or like movement quality? See, like
Horology.
Combination of everything. Combination of everything.
Combination of
Price for
everything. I get
products,
it.
history, you know, the
Everything.
way they
I
promote
love the bottom one. Those are all my favorites. Invicta, Movement.
See,
uh,
Parmigiani. Yeah,
Is it Michael Kors, Hugo Boss? Oh man, those are all fucking smash hits.
And I had Maurice Grossman in the F category too until the very end. Then I moved them back up to B.
Because it's worn by assholes.
Douchebags.
Douchebags, yeah. Exactly.
Very interesting.
There was a bit of a debate, should Ademar Piglet be in the superior? There was even debate if Patek should remain in superior.
Yes, because they mass-produced watch, really, aren't they now?
Right. Then where did the British brand finish? The one that Marco was so
Roger Smith.
Roger Smith finished in A.
Yeah, he was not happy about that.
There was a lot. Like Audemars, people were saying doesn't need to be an S, should be an F. People were flipping out both ways about Rolex. It should be who's clipping like that?
Mike.
No, it's not me.
So basically, the
people
one
were saying
thing
Rolex should be in S. Some were saying it should be in B. I
think you positioned Rolex correctly. Debatoon, I might consider in superior.
We did. It was up and down between S and A, just like Gronfeld.
And Gronfeld as well, yeah.
I just feel like those two and like even Roger Smith don't have the staying power of like Patek Philippe or the real notoriety of like a Grubel Force or FP Journe. Everything was very close. It wasn't like miles away yet.
Right. Yeah, you know what? I think that the one thing is that B should be maybe separate into B1 and B2.
Yeah, we should have had a D and an E. I think it would have really,
right.
Where did Vacheron? Where did you put Vacheron?
S. The whole Trinity made S, which a lot of people were pissed about.
And I agree with that. I agree with that.
I do too.
Yeah. Vestron is
Even like a
should be
small
way
brand
up
like
there.
Habring, people were mad that it was in C. I'm like, I don't know. Habring is really nice, but I don't think it's that great. I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't see. You could say it's on the same level as Omega.
No, it's not.
All right, or
It's not.
JLC. You know.
It's a decent. It's a nice micro brand with a nice
Richard
movement.
Millay's in there, the B. That's the amazing thing. How did that happen?
Because they're honest.
I would have
They're
split
honest.
Zenith and Tag Hour. Like I'd put a little bit below Zenith, just like
That's
if
what I
there
was
if we
mentioning. That
if we had
maybe
separate categories.
Well, Tag actually got moved up one from C at the end. I had it below Zenith. Richard
there's a
Miller
lot
had.
of people that have emotional connection with Tag. It's usually.
I mean, if it was just Hoyer, then a different story. But that's, I guess, that would be vintage then, right? Because Hoyer's still around, right?
Edwinus Breitling is not missing. It's in C. It's right there next to Grand Seiko, by the way.
Okay.
Just so you know. And yeah, Lange Lange and Zone beats Rolex all day. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, IWC, Breitling, Tudor, those are appropriately placed. Panerai, right next there, those are all appropriately placed. Piaget, is that right? Is that the one on the far right?
Yep.
I think that whole row, is appropriate. Omega, IWC, Tudor, Breitling. That row's good. That row's good.
I'm happy to see Cartier where it is.
Is that
I
not
actually
separated?
I had it in B, and someone else raised it to A. I had it with Omega and JLC and.
And it probably should have stayed at the B, but I'm happy to see it there because I'm a Cartier fanboy.
Fair enough.
It's more of that. I'm being honest. That's kind of the way. I'm also very happy that Glass Shooter did not end up in a much higher because I for one hate
Really?
that brand. Yeah, I hate that brand.
You don't like Glashütte?
No.
No, me
What
and
about-
Bear.
what
That's
about-
our bond. That's our Bear Brond. isn't
That
it,
actually
Bear?
got moved up too. I had that in C. Somebody moved it up.
What
I
about
would-
Breguet? Where did Breguet land?
Breguet landed
Hey.
in A with Rolex, with Debuton, with Gronfield. It's a good place for Breguet.
Glashütte, I mean, they've got, they've been around
What do they
as
have,
long as.
Mikey? What do they have? Tell me what do they
Mr.
have.
GMT got very upset that we ranked them low.
I think they're kind of like JLC. They don't get the credit they deserve,
JLC gets tons of credit. The watchmakers,
A little bit too much credit, actually, for what they really are.
Just
Or
ask
maybe.
Sizzler Boy. Just ask the Sizzler Boy how great
Yeah, look at the
JLC is
poor
working
fucking
out for
Sizzler
him.
boy having a Memovox that nobody wants, Mikey.
Or a master compressor that Bear's trying to steal for 11,000, 10,000 Canadian.
Yeah.
Fuck me dead.
JJ, it's actually pretty decent, actually. Honestly, without, if I did not even know that you guys did this, it's always hard to make everyone happy.
Yeah.
And it's better than Nikos. I'm sorry, Nikos doesn't make any sense. Nikos was full of shtick.
Yeah, I
They were
agree.
all sticky.
You know who was good? Theo and Harris, Christian and Michael. They did a really good reply to Nico's levels. That's what inspired me to do it.
Okay, so how much is theirs different to yours?
They didn't make a lot. They just critiqued it.
Oh, I see. So they did not make one. They were just commenting on Nikos.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like that you actually made it. This is good.
Yeah, this is great for conversation and comparison and to bring out people's opinions.
I was listening carefully when Marco was talking yesterday. The Roger Smith. Do you believe me? I never actually seen Roger Smith watch, even in the pictures. I would not know Roger Smith watch if you fucking put it in front of me.
Oh, I can't say I have either.
He wrote a book, Bear. He's considered one of the greatest watchmakers ever to exist.
I'm aware of that, but are you familiar with his watches, Archie, or no?
Yes, yeah. The story, you know the story to him, don't you? He wanted to make his own watch. He went on this crazy pursuit.
Okay.
And one thing I like, one of his comments, he made a few videos. He was also into classic cars, just out of interest.
Okay.
He owned quite a few classic cars, like some Bentley blowers, things like that. He said the problem with watchmaking is as soon as you make something, what's the first thing another watchmaker does to look at it? They pick up a super magnifying glass to find fault.
Interesting.
Which is a fair point. Watchmaking is it's a difficult business. It is difficult.
Right.
That's what they do. And yeah, I got to tell you, Bear. What can you say? What can you say? Indeed, you know it's difficult. It is difficult, Bear.
Isn't everybody in the pursuit of perfection? I mean, so of course, if you're trying to achieve that or build like the perfect watch or whatever,
Roger Smith, Bear. He's the guy who invented the coaxial. Omega uses that coaxial movement system.
Yes.
He's the guy who invented that.
Yes.
Somebody mentioned blank pain should have been higher. Where did it land?
Well, it's that's an unsellable brand before.
Kind of is, but
it's a tough.
Falls in the same category as GLC. And
see, some of these brands are really high watchmaking, but they're not that saleable. See, Richard Millet.
Blank pen is. What's the difference between blank pen and Hublot? Like, really, what's the difference?
Hublot's kind of hypey, and blank pain is kind of like Breguet, or they're
pretending to be.
Blashuta, I mean,
they're hoping to be. They're hoping.
They've got they've been around long enough to be given some credit.
What's that background noise?
Oh, that might be my TV in the other room. Hold on, I'll lower it.
No, that's okay. That's okay. What are you watching? It might be more interesting than this live stream.
Football, Bear.
Who's playing?
I don't even know. I have it on in the background. I didn't look. I have to double check.
He doesn't care, Bear.
Okay.
As long as it's not soccer, it doesn't matter.
By the way, Archie, you were wrong. I didn't want to correct you. It's not Roger Smith. It was George Daniels that came up.
Fuck! You're right. It was George Daniel. I got him confused. Sorry.
Yeah.
Roger Smith is still alive. George Daniels.
You know what?
Died.
Those English people.
Sorry.
That's okay. The English people all look alike.
Sorry, because it was George Daniels who was interested in classic cars. Roger Smith is still alive.
Lions are not playing tonight, and they've been looking good, man.
I'll be back in 1 minute. I just got to get something at the door. 1 minute.
Of course you have to. Yeah.
Patriots versus Cardinals tonight.
Ice cream break.
Who's playing? The JJ.
Patriots versus Cardinals tonight.
And what's the score?
Oh, I don't even know if it started yet, but I just have the channel on. I'm in the other room.
Do you like football, JJ?
That kind of football.
I do, but I usually I watch like the Red Zone because I have fantasy football, but all my players played yesterday, so.
Yeah. You play that the fantasy football. I'm Detroit Lions fan. I can say I'm used to losing, but lately they've been doing really well. And Zeppy's here. Hi, Zeppy. I agree, Zeppy. Hublot gets a lot of negativity from our friend Nico, but they do have some interesting pieces. They also were the pioneers in experimenting with some materials.
Yeah, ceramic and stuff.
They have some nice watches, Big Bang and so on. They have some nice pieces that receive a lot of criticism, some justified and some less justified. Yes, swinging kangaroo, used to losing. Exactly, my friend.
They made some out of the carbon fiber and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mikey, would you like to plead with people to upvote? There is hardly any upvotes.
Again, if you're watching, you should have already upvoted. I mean,
I need energetic appeal, Mikey, not just like average appeal. I want you to bring up the energy. I want the fire coming out of your.
in the name of the long gone skipper me dippers, who's now in a loving home with a loving companion, and obviously off to a much better life. Fucking in her name, upvote so that Archie can continue to put on this wonderful show, and that the world can keep spinning, and the universe can keep expanding.
You're doing good.
Just fucking
bring it up, Mikey.
You know,
raise the fucking thing.
China can keep
more, Mikey.
copying things. China can keep copying things as badly as they do. Just upvote. Just do it, man.
Well, are you gonna fucking kick their ass if they don't upvote, Mikey?
Oh, yeah, that too, of course. I mean, that's a given.
Tell
if you don't upvote, I'll
motherfuckers.
fucking kick your ass personally. You just
Tell them, Mikey.
Just line up. I'll take you on one at a time.
See, it's moving now. Fuckers are scared.
Oh, they better be.
3 more, Mikey.
Yes.
3 more.
Come
3
on.
more, Mikey.
Come on, fuckers. I'll take you on. Let's go. Here we go.
Go. It's still going. Still going up.
Come on, Mikey.
Come on.
Punch the
Let's go.
motherfuckers. Yes.
I'll kick your ass.
Show them angry face, Mikey. Show them angry face.
Ah!
Excellent. Fucking brought 20 upvotes in no time. Thank you, buddy. That was fucking
I've done. You play that Japanese super chat dance or
I haven't received any today to play. It's $20 or up.
I've done.
Maybe you gotta pull
I've
the
done
lever.
two fucking crazy super chat Japanese dances, and nobody's played them back like they did your dance when you did it, and mine were epic.
Right.
I did when you played your Japanese super chat song.
Yeah.
I did the whole hey, and the whole 9 yards on 2 different times, and nobody, people fucking tape everything I say and play it back, and for some reason, both of those times that I freaked out on screen, nobody had taped it and has played it back and made fun of me about it.
I think it would be nice to see a $20 super chat so Mikey can dance to the super chat song, guys.
Oh yeah, I'll try to imitate what I did before, because it was.
Can we do that? Can we do that, guys? Can we do $20? Can we see some
perfection? I might not be able to, repeat perfection again, but I'll try. $20, I'll do it. Yeah.
Thank you, Mikey. Let's see. Maybe it happens. Maybe it fucking happens. I don't know. It's been very quiet today, unfortunately. Maybe Archie is a little bit depressed because of that.
Archie seems like he's pretty neutral. He seems pretty
let's
level-headed today.
Help. Let's see if we can help.
Sure. There we go.
Hopefully it works. I am hopeful. I'm optimistic. Thank you. Thank you guys for upvotes. Thank you guys for supporting Archie. And I love you all.
So yeah, my next move is pretty next few days here. I'm going to be bringing my motorcycle inside the house, because
What?
yeah, I don't want it out in the garage freezing at night over the winter. And it's getting to the point where it's just going to be consistently a little too cold for. I'm a fair weather rider,
Yeah.
shoot me, okay? I'm just a fair weather rider, and in the winter here, if it's below like 55 degrees, it just is a little bit too cold for me to want to just be out on the bike all the time. So I'll probably bring it in so that it can stay warm, because it's really not great for the rubber and things like that, and the belts and stuff to get like freezing cold, because it does get below freezing in my garage and outside at night here in the winter. So I'll be bringing it into the house, and if we can get my StreamYard to go on work on my phone, and I can walk around and show it on my phone, I'll fire that fucker up inside, no problem, man. Shit, it'll filter the air in the house.
Would you say you would start it up in the house for a super chat, Mike?
Oh, once I get it in the house, yeah, and I can get it on video, you bet. No problem, man. I'll start anything up in my house. Shit.
Have you spoken to your brother about bringing this bike in the house?
I don't have to ask anybody to do anything here in this house. I'm king of this house. As long as I don't fuck anything up, or take any walls down or do any remodeling, it's pretty much, mine to do what I want with. But yeah, starting a bike up inside the house, he'd probably laugh.
Can we have please, Mikey, full screen?
Oh, somebody did $20. Okay, you ready?
Full screen, Archibald. Full screen for Mikey. Archie. Archie, wake up, you fuck. Archibald.
He ran away right at the moment.
Stand up, Mikey. Stand up. Stand up.
No. I'm having too much fun sitting down.
Got no pants on.
Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, OG baby girl. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your super chat. But above all, we appreciate Mikey's dance.
I got arm pump.
I love the dance. Don't you love the dance, Bear?
Hey, it was good. It was good.
I got arm pump now.
I got to tell you, Bear, seriously. Let me say this to you. Mikey's got the bike. Next year, we're going to have an amazing show, Bear. I'm thinking about actually taking on the travel contingent, Bear.
Okay.
Yeah. We want to. I thought we could take Mikey overseas too. We've got Ross, Rachel Brady. I don't know what's happening to Ross. How's he going? Is he okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I actually last night had a really nice talk with Ross, and he seems to be doing just fine.
Oh, that's good.
By the way, OG baby girl says you're a good sport, Mikey.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, baby girl.
OG,
OG
I like
baby
Mike.
girl.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, thank you. I try.
100%. No, that's pretty good there, Mikey. I must admit. Yeah.
I was having too much sitting down. There was no way I was going to stand up.
You know they
Plus,
still
I probably would have fallen over.
You know that?
What's that?
They still have Sizzlers in California.
Yeah, they do. I believe so, and Cattleman's too.
Yeah, we used to have Bonanza. I don't know if you remember Bonanza in the 80s.
No, I don't. I don't know. I've never heard of Bonanza here in California. But
they were good
Sizzler
times.
for sure.
People want to know
Mhm.
why are you not on Dungeon, Mike?
I'm overdue. I will jump on soon. I don't have a good excuse for not being on the dungeon. I just but after this show I go do my stuff, the end of my day. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta take my medications. I'll be back. But yeah, I gotta eat, and you know, I'm kind of spent. I'm an early bird. I go to bed early, so I there's some TV shows sometimes, and yeah, just spent 3 hours, on this show, and so, but I will go on to the dungeon. I promise. So
No worries.
mark my words. I'll be there. I'll be right back. By the way.
No worries.
Okay?
No worries. No worries.
I'll be right.
Bear, tell me this. Tell me this, Bear. I wanted to ask you something. This Christmas, is there any gifts from Santa coming? What's coming watch-wise? You said you're going to get a watch for Christmas. What's on the horizon?
To be honest with you, it doesn't look very promising. A
Okay.
couple of reasons.
Okay.
I had a talk with my friend, with my AD,
Yep.
and as I said to him, you know what? I lost the taste for non-Rolex watches.
Good
Is it
idea, but Bear, it's a tough
Yeah,
time.
he said, what do you mean? I said, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, how about you fucking don't show me that fucking shit anymore? You know what the fuck he showed me today to buy?
No.
I told him, have you lost your fucking mind? Have you lost your fucking mind? Do you want me to send you a picture what he fucking offered to sell me?
Yeah, please bring it up, Bear. I'll send it to me and I'll bring it up, Bear.
One second. Fuck me, Dad. I was like, you lost your fucking mind. I'll send you to your WhatsApp.
Thank you, sir.
You know what? He says 38 millimeter perfection for you. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then he sends me this fucking thing.
Yep, send it to me.
I said, you fucking lost your mind. I
Oh,
said,
you're joking, aren't you?
yeah, show to Panthers.
Yeah.
Show to Panthers. I'm a fucking $1 million account. And he sends me this. By the way,
Whose wrist is that? Whose wrist is this?
that's his wrist.
That's not your wrist?
No.
He kind of shaves his wrist a bit, Bear. What's that?
Well, he's a hipsterish a little bit. But okay, that's irrelevant. What's point I'm trying to make, brother, is are you bringing
At
it up
retail? At retail, or what's the discount?
But no discount on this brand.
Why?
No discount. They don't
Why?
give discount.
No.
No, honestly.
You
I'm not
shit me not,
bullshitting.
Bear.
I'm not bullshitting you, bro.
Bear.
Show the
Yeah, come on.
punters. Show the punters what's offered to me as a great fucking deal.
Tudor Royale. That's what Birminghard has this watch.
Dude, this is what he offered me. You know that? I had the day date, by the way. The day date Royale. Whatever the fuck it's called. Which I had to fucking give birth to sell. That's how fucking difficult it was to sell. He doesn't even remember he sold me that shit. This is what he offers me today. Because they said I'm going to need a watch before the end of the year. I said, you know what? You fucking smoking some fucking heavy shit. You need to take a chill.
Would he offer you a date just?
He says, this is better than Datejust. I said, you keep that one and I'll take a Datejust.
Would he sell you a date just or not?
He will. He just wants to fucking dump the shit to me.
I'll show you what I
Swinging
tried
kangaroo.
on today. I got offered.
Yes, please send it through, JJ. Swinging kangaroo, $2. Yesterday they showed me nothing. And Birminghard says, I bought it to be like Bear Clooney watches.
Well, yeah, I know. Don't always buy everything I buy. It's not always a good idea, right?
Would you prefer this or that Burgundy Portofino?
You talking my Burgundy IWC?
Yes.
Not Portofino, that was Portugueser.
Oh, Portuguese. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's much nicer watch. Much nicer watch.
It doesn't have a magnifier for the date, Bear. The date's a little bit... You like the engine turn bezel, but I don't mind the engine turn bezel.
No, it's not, listen, it's not a bad watch, okay? But do you really
what does it add
think,
to you?
do you fucking think that I'm gonna fucking go jump up and down for watch like this?
It's got a sea dweller date.
No, but seriously, do you fucking think that this is something I'm gonna get excited about? What the fuck?
What is this?
Exactly.
I mean, it's a AP, right? Because of the bracelet. Or is it a Rolex?
No, this is a tuna.
Oh, it's a Tudor. Okay.
Tuna.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Archie.
Integrated bracelet.
Yeah, fuck it, Mike. It's a fucking shitter, okay? It's a fucking shitter, Mikey.
Okay.
It's a shitter. And people need to upload for my suffering. They need to upload. Okay, listen, Archibald.
Yes, sir.
All kidding aside, do I fucking need to buy any more watches?
Oh, of course.
No, but seriously, Archibald, do I need to buy any more watches?
You know the funny thing is, let me say this to you. Maybe you need to do some selling to appreciate what you've got.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean...
Okay, I'm sorry, burping hard. I don't mean to break your heart. I love you, man. Listen, Archibald, this is what I want to say. Stop fucking selling me shitters. Yes. Okay? I told him that. I don't want him anymore, okay? Minimum requirement is a Datejust.
Rolex.
Datejust, minimum. Don't fucking offer me, well, what Rolex do I offer you when you have them all?
I like the Yachtmaster you got. That was beautiful.
Right. See, that's what I want. There's a tons of Rolex watches I don't have. So, yeah, don't tell me you cannot offer me. But you know what? Sure, fucker. I mean, why not try to sell what you cannot sell regular way? And you know what? I don't even want a pistachio. I don't want a fucking Navi timer. I changed my fucking mind, and that's it. I don't want it. I don't want it. JJ?
Do I want this?
Fucking want it, okay? Enough.
You should have took this and threw it across the fucking store and said, I hate this.
I should have. Fucking right.
Do you want this, JJ, or not?
No. I don't.
Fuck that. JJ is a fucking smart guy. You know what? You buy shitter or two. You have a fun. But you don't fucking offer me shitters all day long, every day, blah, blah, blah.
I'm glad it doesn't have snowflake hands. That's what I'm glad about.
I love Bear.
Hey, hi,
Blah, blah, blah,
Doc.
blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Hi, Doc. Hi, Doc. Come on,
How's
guys.
it going, guys?
Super chat for Doc, okay? Tell him the earth is flat, okay? Make him fucking happy. Because I'm not happy, Archie. You're low energy. They're offering me
said anything.
shitters. The only
Arch,
person.
did you get the picture I sent you?
Oh,
What?
sorry.
I sent the
Tanzil
picture of a watch I got offered today.
Which one?
Tanzil texted me. He's upset about JJ's watch ranking.
Oh,
Everybody.
what the fuck is his problem now?
He's upset. He's upset that JJ didn't include the Lyrique down at the bottom.
Ah, the
Yeah, but
lyric.
those
Okay,
were all,
that's
those were all pre-cut out already. I couldn't just
No,
invent them.
listen, JJ, he's right. What watch were you offered, by the way, JJ?
I sent a picture to Arch.
Ooh.
You ever see that
Okay,
dial?
well, that's a nice watch.
Have you
At
seen that dial
retail,
before?
at discount,
No.
how much-
I love red dials. What is that?
It's 8,600. I got offered it for 76.
What is that?
Are you taking it?
I can't
I
see
didn't-
that well. What is it?
It's a Speedmaster. What is this? A 57? Like a burgundy dial.
Yeah,
Burgundy,
the new 57s. That's
That
beautiful.
dial's really cool. It's like matte. It's the only. Usually they're like sunburst. That's the only, except for the black one. That's
Yeah, and the complications look like they're inset. They're sunk in a little deeper than
oh, the
normal.
subdials, you mean? Yeah, they are like
Subdials. They look like they're sunk down a little deeper
Now-
than normal.
Bear's got the black one of these, don't you, Bear? You got the black one.
Yes.
So the black one has got the faux patina hands and loom.
Yes, and it has.
it's also
It's a
got the
sandwich.
sandwich-
It's a sandwich. Indices.
This is not a
Remember-
sandwich dial. This is applied.
Yeah, these are
Markers.
applied indices.
Yes.
Remember, Archie, the AD showed us this watch in Las Vegas at the Wynn.
Yes.
So JJ, what's the decision?
I didn't make it yet. I just
JJ's not buying it at fucking retail.
no. I got
His
offered
economy's
a little
tanking, man. Fuck me dead.
I'm gonna say I love this watch. I love
Hey,
this
Bear,
watch.
Bear, can I tell you something? I got to tell you something, Bear. I forgot to tell you something. You know your really good friend, Kevin O'Leary.
Yes, good friend.
By the way, you know he was
Dog has
spruiking.
been taken.
That's
Dog
not
is
me.
gone.
That's not me. That's not me. I knew you were going to say
He
that.
was
It's not me.
spruiking FTX. Did you know that, Bear? He was spruiking FTX.
Yes.
They're all
That
getting
collapsed. You
sued.
know that.
That's the Doppler effect that we just heard.
You know that, Bear? He was spruiking FTX. You know that? Have you seen his comeback to that there? How he talks about it? If you look at, he was some interviews with him where they really roasted him.
Yes.
You hate the guy. I was just letting you know. It was quite interesting to see him squirm.
I hate the guy. I think he's a piece of shit.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I
You
really
mean
do.
Friedman? You're talking about the Friedman guy? The guy
Yeah.
who just
No.
Mr.
We're
Ponzi
talking
scheme thing?
Kevin O'Leary. Kevin O'Leary was
Oh, yeah,
spruiking
yeah.
FTX.
Well,
By
but
the
he's an
way,
idiot.
JJ,
just
is
an
that
idiot.
JJ? Is that on your wrist?
Yeah,
Yes.
What's the size? What's your wrist size? And I'm not being funny.
about 7. Maybe slightly
So
under
it's a
7.
little smaller than my wrist. A little bit smaller. It does look okay. It's a nice thin watch. Did you notice that it's nice and thin? It
Yeah.
JJ,
wears
I
much.
don't know what that does for you. What do you need that for?
Well-
I'd rather wear your blue dial Vacheron you got.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. It's just what he had there. He just got it in, and that was the first one in the color he got in. So he was just showing it.
Well, I gotta be honest with you.
Would you buy it, Bear?
Like if it's offered to me now?
Yeah.
No, because I have one already, so it doesn't make sense having two of it.
Would they
Yeah.
give you a discount on Omega? Does your OD give you much of a discount?
Yeah, they do. They do give me
How much?
discounts on Omega. Depends on the watch. Depends
On
on the
this?
watch.
What did
Depends.
you get off your black one? How much did you get off your black?
I got, I think, 10 or 15%, something like that.
It's not
much.
fantastic.
No, it's not fantastic. What the fuck is fantastic? These things are so overpriced to begin. They're
Mm.
not cheap, man.
Yeah,
What are
they
you
are
talking
expensive
about?
for what they
Fucking
are. I don't know why
expensive, man.
I don't know why these are more than the original Speedies with the 3861 Sapphire sandwich.
it's a nicer movement. It's a better movement. It's a
No, but it's a coaxial movement.
Yeah.
That's completely wrong.
The
Isn't
date
it
window was
automatic?
bugging me.
Coaxial's automatic, right?
No, this is actually a 3/4 plate movement. It's a beautiful movement.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
okay.
right. It coaxial normally is automatic. That's what you'd fucking assume. That's exactly right, but it's not.
It's a hand winder, huh?
And
I
it's a
love hand
master
winders.
chronometer.
That,
Like they're selling this as a master chronometer, whatever.
that
It's
doesn't
like a-
detract from me being a hand winder at all. Master
The
chronometer means what? +2, -2? Or is that COSC?
Google it, Mikey.
Okay. All right. Forget I
The
said
date,
it.
the date window bugs me in live when you actually see it in person. That date window just bugs me.
Oh,
Well, I
6
wish
o'clock?
I wish it doesn't have a date at all.
Yeah.
But it's a nice
Yeah.
watch, and
you know, the interesting thing is, Bear, this is a two register meaning two circles. That's
Yeah.
what a lot of those high-end Pateks and Langes that you guys were, loving. They're two register. They're not three register.
That's another thing that I kind of missed about this. So instead of a third register, it's got a date.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting.
How many fucking
And-
registers do you need,
it-
Bear?
Well, but it really
Me?
stands out when you see it live and in person. It stands out. It just doesn't.
did
seem
you
to
like it,
belong
Doc?
to me? I did not like it. I like the Speedmaster with 3 sub registers. That's what you expect with a Speedmaster. That's what I want with a Speedmaster. Don't want a date.
All right,
Yeah.
Doc. You're very.
This one has
passionate about it.
funky hands on it too.
JJ, can I ask you, in this times of uncertainty, crypto crap,
Mhm.
everything going to shit, what are you buying in watches? Like, what's the smart? I want to know what the JJ money is.
I'm
What do you-
No, I'm just super particular, Arch. I got all my greedy little fingers and all the pies, waiting to see what pops up. I'm not just like the year before, like these type of watches. I probably spent over, in the 6 digits on watches like this, to get big pieces.
Right.
Super
And
chat.
but it was easier to sell them because every week they would just go up higher and higher. So I'd hold them a month and sell them for what I paid.
Right.
Mr. Valjoux, $10. I'm the proud owner of Ranchers 1967 Speedmaster
That's my birth year.
105.012.
Rubbing it in? Is that what you're doing? Rubbing it in?
321.
Man,
I'm
Is that what you're
forever
doing?
grateful, so I can ignore this speedy new age nonsense.
I'm jelly, Mr. Valjoux.
Oh, new
You know,
age.
Mr.
$10,
Valjoux.
Bear, you gotta play the
Wow.
music, Bear. Play the music.
You know,
No,
Mr.
that's
Valjoux,
That's a
That's my birth
$10.
year,
I'm sorry.
man.
that was
$10
supposed to be my
doesn't get the
321.
music. $10.
Birth year with a 321 movement. That would be up there with a Grail watch, but not one of my immediate thoughts for a Grail. But like a birth year Submariner or a birth year
NATO wants to know.
Speedmaster.
NATO wants to know. Are you sure, Mike?
Am I
I
sure
talked
No, I'm
I
not
talked
sure
to-
about anything.
I talked the rancher out of that, selling it to me twice, and told
Mhm.
him if you do want to sell it, come talk to me.
You just kept
Right.
pecking away at him, right?
Right.
No. I talked him out of it because I didn't think it was the right thing for him to sell, because I knew he would regret it if he sold it. I said, but if you want to
Does
sell
he
it, I'll
regret
buy
it?
it. What's that?
Does he regret it?
Yeah, but what happened was he took that kindness for weakness. He thought that was just Doc saying politely, "I don't want to buy it," so he sold it to someone else. He thought Doc was fucking around. Doc
But,
misread the instructions.
Like, did
That's-
he lose a lot of money on it, or how?
Well, he
No,
paid
no.
nothing for it.
He
It's
only-
just
he-
it's just
he-
there. It was a sensitive watch. Oh, sorry, we got swinging kangaroo. Swinging kangaroo. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you guys?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hey guys, hey swinging.
Hi,
Hey,
Doc.
is this the time you guys are gonna do your thing?
That's why I popped on because I
All
will
right,
be
Doc.
busy for the
Yeah,
next 3 days.
So,
Okay.
Mikey and JJ and I can leave now, and for the next 20 minutes, we will be entertained by the story from Vegas.
All right. Good deal.
How is that for everyone? Is everyone okay with it?
I'm fine with it.
JJ?
Sure.
All right, guys, you ready? Doc and Swinging Kangaroo?
I'm ready to talk. You guys don't have to. You guys don't have to
Yeah.
shove off.
All right, then we'll just be quiet and allow you to do your thing. If you have questions, we'll answer.
I'll be here. I will be here. I'm gonna stand quietly
Shit,
in the
Mikey,
corner.
I was hoping you wouldn't, but okay, let's keep going.
I'll mute myself out like I'm not here. Okay.
Excellent, Mikey. You made my day.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Archie, you
So-
don't mute yourself. You're part of this, Archibald.
Oh, he was
So
a part of
what-
it.
What
No,
do we
he fucking
start?
left again.
Maybe we should start with the beginning. Like, start with him being invited to the fantasy in the first place.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
I can start and then
Turn your camera
I'll
on. Yeah.
toss it to Kangaroo after that. So basically, my understanding is that Archie was very familiar with the journalist in Vegas who he'd done several interviews with, gotten to know very well. And when that journalist found out he was coming to town, he says, you know what? I've got to take you to dinner and I've got to take you to the fantasy. Am I getting that right so far?
The dinner we went for the dinner with Bondage, Archie and my wife and I. We went to the dinner, and then after that we go to the show.
And and your wife was very generous to give up her ticket. Very much a sweetheart. Give up her ticket so that I could participate in the show as well.
Yes.
First
Because,
class.
her because Bondage passed on his spot to my wife, and then there was some a little bit miscommunicating about the ticket at first, and then yep, but it's all right at the end. And my wife was like, okay, let Archie and his fans enjoy it. Oh, and because she and I can go back anytime and we can go. And so, and then we met Doc at first. We met Doc after dinner, and I was like, who is this guy? Because you have to understand, it's such a perfect circumstance at that time that a lot of people are heading to Halloween party at the club. And I thought, this is one of the Archie fans that randomly bump into him and they're about to go to the Halloween party, because Doc was dressed up like Ghost Rider, you know, with the cowboy hat, with trench coat and everything. I was like, oh. and then they told me, oh, that's Doc. I was like, oh, I almost know I was a dick. and then we had that. And so we went to the show at the what's the name of the hotel?
It was the pyramid one.
The pyramid one. I've been to
Luxor,
Vegas
I think.
time. Yeah,
Luxor, that's it.
Yep. So we went with the journalist, and once we get there, I was like, "Oh, cool, the show."
We should give a shout out to the journalist. I don't remember his name, but you do, Archie. What's the journalist's name?
Was it
KY interview, wasn't it?
It wasn't Debonair Fox?
It was that it was that what I released there, KY interview.
Yes, KY interview. Home based in Vegas.
Yes, that's right.
Sir.
Yes. CY interview, not KY, not the jelly. CY interview. Chris Yandex interviews. Sorry, apologies.
Lubricant interview.
CY interview. That's right. Sorry.
Back to Kangaroo.
So we went to the venue, and so they start seating people. I was like, oh, there's a lot of people. It's like the hall fit probably 300-400 people,
Couple hundred,
maybe.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
several
And
hundred people.
I thought, okay, we get invited to the show. Maybe in my head at that time was like, okay, maybe we get like on the left side from like behind a whole bunch of people because there was like last minute organized things. But no, this is third row center, and it's not because
VIP.
yeah, it's and people was like, wait, isn't that the front row and second row is better? Well, not at this hall because the first and the second row is actually in the pit. You have to like point your head up and watch. But this row is eye level to the stage. And it has
And this row,
and it has a walkway spot in front.
exactly.
So you get all of the leg room you need and you are in the middle of it. And I was like, okay, that's quite nice. And okay, so the show start, and then they start interact, and they come down, and when they start picking the audience to participate to the show, of course they're gonna pick a few folks from the front row. That's normal, and then they walk to the third row, and then they're walking closer. They're walking to my right hand side. And Doc sits to my left, and next to Doc is Archie and the journalist. In my head, I was like this: please don't pick me, don't pick me, because this will get photographs, and this will get on the internet.
And of course, they told us that we
Yeah.
couldn't take photographs, but of course they
Right,
were taking
exactly.
plenty of photographs.
Yes, and so and then she
And
stopped.
we should make sure they understand that this was a fantasy burlesque show. So
Right,
there were
it's,
dancing girls there.
Yes, and it's yeah, and then she suddenly stopped in front of Archie, right? And then at that point I was like, no way. And then
Because the thing is, you know, they're trying to pick someone. You make eye contact. Do you not make eye contact? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? You know what I mean? Like you're
Yes.
thinking, hey, don't pick me. Don't pick me. Don't pick me. I don't want to go on stage. Ah!
Well, the first thing that happened was that they went
The
around.
problem was I can't make eye contact, but that's such beautiful breasts.
Right. So first she
No,
she
no,
goes.
you look into them. You're looking at the chest, and you look up, and they've seen you. You got busted.
Well, first the MC was going around. She was going around and basically just kind of putting her breasts in various individuals' faces as she walked around the place. Her way of saying
Oh,
hello.
yeah.
Hello.
right.
And you know, she hit a couple of people up, and then here she comes past Archie. I'm looking right at her. I'm like, hey, say hello to me. Nope. She says hello to Archie.
Yes. And
Yeah, that's her first
and-
introduction to Archie.
Oh yeah, right. And then the second time when she comes around and asks,
The second time around, they did a few magic tricks and stuff, and there was audience participation. So they had different people participating, and she'd ask questions, where you're from and all that. And
right.
was it the second time around that she stopped and asked where he's from and who he is and all that? I
Yes.
think it was the second time.
Second time. The first time was the boob stuff, and the second time was the introduction, and then
Right.
do a little dance at the seat first, and then
That's
and then
right.
people
That's
just-
right.
and then other people just screaming, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit,
Because
oh shit.
this
You know,
when
they start
she-
chanting.
when she was going around and she got his name and she
I'll just
asked
show
his
some
name and where is he from.
Photos there, guys. This is photos from that casino, the Luxor. I'll just show you some photos that I took on the night.
From the outside. Got it.
Yeah.
So the first time, it's just the boobs in the face. The second time, it was the introduction, where you're from and all that. And then she asked different people to dance. She says, voluntary, you don't have to dance. So one person down at the front, she starts dancing a little bit. Then another one started dancing who was with the magic show. Like when they did the magic show, they hit a guy with his shoes and stuff, and the girlfriend got up and started dancing. And then some people started saying Archie, and I think Archie thought he needed to get up and dance at that point. And then he did get up and dance, and she said, "Oh, I think we have a winner." Archie
KC
started
Aquatic,
twerking.
6 Malaysian ringgit. Archie is a big boy. Easy target for her.
Well, it's not just that he was a big boy, but it's what he was doing. So like when it came time to dance, the different people were dancing and stuff. Archie decides to twerk. He even turns his ass towards her and starts twerking towards her. Yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of crazy. And I was looking at
Yeah, and
Kangaroo like, is this real?
yeah, and
Is
then
this
I was like, is this real or is it a little bit set up? And we
it's
don't
a
know,
setup,
right?
It's got to be a setup.
I was like, there's no way we are in the federal center.
And then when she says he's the winner because he's doing the dancing and the twerking and everything else, oh, we have a winner. Everybody in the audience is screaming at Archie, so that's why he's a winner, because his audience rules.
yes,
Time
That's
to
when they-
unwind. £1.80 Arch if you ever put you John Thomas in peanut butter jar. No, I haven't.
So she pulls him down to the stage, and the 12 dancing girls, topless dancing girls, start hovering and dancing all around him on stage.
yes,
And we
with
think, okay,
dress up
that's
like Elvis.
Well, at first they danced with him on stage, and I thought, okay, that's it, and this is crazy. And then they said, and now we want you to go off stage. And he goes off stage with them, and the MC kind of talks and sings a little bit, and that's when this whole Elvis thing happened after that. So they weren't done. They start doing the Elvis thing. And of course he was going right along with it.
Super chat
Right
to
down.
see Archie twerk, 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 twerk. Sorry, there we go.
Right down to when they had him singing. They actually played the Elvis song, and he was lip syncing to it and playing the guitar while the girls were dancing around him. And then the MC said something like, "Is there anything you'd like to add, or is there anything you'd like to say?" I don't know if they had him practicing backstage or not. He just said, "Thank you very much." And then everybody starts screaming. And I turn to Kangaroo again, and I say, "Is this real? Was this a setup? What's going on?"
Yes, and then I told Doc that nobody is going to believe this, right?
Exactly. And
Like,
we were so glad we were together, because otherwise no one would. If it was just one of us telling the story, no one would believe it. I'm sure some people don't believe it even now, but I'm telling you, it really happened.
Here we go. Pavel, $5. You see the smile on my face, ear to ear, baby.
Oh yeah, he was smiling for the rest of the trip.
Until I got back home.
Well, until you got back home, yes. But
yeah.
certainly,
Yes,
certainly,
and,
it made the trip. It was a perfect way to end the tour of the States, in my opinion.
And also when after they finished with taking photo at the entrance, and when we walked to get to the Uber, and the people just come to him and they pull up their phone, and they're asking Archie that, "Is it you?" And they point out
right.
to the live stream and the YouTube video and the Google, and I was like, "Oh, cool." And then they scream Archie, Archie all the way to the...
Yes, when we were leaving the Luxor to get to the Uber, the people were stopping, recognizing him. It was
Time
amazing.
to unwind. £1.80 Archie, you a good surfer. I don't know. I've been fired from many jobs for surfing at work.
You gotta protect your surf history. That's for sure.
Surf. Exactly.
This was quite an amazing. All I can say, it was an amazing show. I kept asking the journalist also, was this a setup? Did you guys set it up like this? It seemed like the MC basically by the end of the show, the MC had clearly targeted Archie for most of the show. It just like there was some kind of magnet thing going on.
But set up or not, it was a good 2 hours.
Oh, it was incredible.
Experience. Yeah.
And since it didn't happen to me, well, it was enjoyable to see it up close when it was happening to Archie.
Archie, did they talk to you before the show to set it up or anything?
No, man, this was completely unrehearsed. No,
The journalist insisted all he did was purchase the tickets, which is
he got given the tickets.
he normally does.
Promotions. He does promotional work for
right.
them.
So he gets a good. Oh, is it complimentary or discounted?
Yeah, comp.
Either way, all he did is his normal routine, set it up and take care of us with giving us a seat. Oh, and the photographs at the end of the show with all the girls. So he got a picture with all the girls.
Yes.
Was Archie actually singing?
Yes, of course he was.
Well,
he was singing and lip syncing.
And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, at the end, when they said, "Is there anything else you'd like to add?" Or "Thank you very much." Thank you very much.
How did you say thank you very much, Ponte?
Thank you very much.
He came as close to Elvis as I guess we can imagine him coming, and so it was perfect. The audience understood what he was doing.
Arch, what was the name of the hotel you stayed in L.A. that you said it was terrible?
That was in the Tenderloin.
Tenderloin.
The line.
Instead of
no, that was San Francisco.
Oh,
that was San Francisco.
LA was a great hotel. I stayed at Marriott.
Oh yeah, San Fran.
It's just Studio City, just outside Rodeo Drive. It was amazing. That was amazing, actually.
Awesome story, guys.
Yeah.
I got to say, if Kangaroo wasn't there, I'm not sure I'd even believe it. I'd question my own memory of what happened.
Too bad there's no video of it.
Yes.
They wouldn't allow video. That's right.
Right.
They said ahead of time.
And what's it called? The security guards were everywhere. You know.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
They were pretty big too. Yep.
Like at the end, when they take photo with the audience, they were like ready to charge in if something goes.
Exactly.
We were told that it's because the ladies, they're obviously dancing at a burlesque show, and they didn't want the photographs floating around. Yeah.
There you go, guys. That's the story. There you go. That's the scoop. The scoop with the mostest.
I'm just glad we got a photograph, at least one there, that they published.
Yes.
So maybe
that's exactly it there.
Maybe somebody actually believes the story is true.
I believe it 100%.
Right. 100% Bear.
So, guys, 2 minutes left to the beginning of the dungeon for tonight. What are the last words from everyone?
Hey, Bear, don't buy shitters, Bear. Don't buy shitters.
Don't buy shitters.
Be very careful.
I agree.
You gotta be careful, Bear.
On that day when I pick up the watch, they show me the JLC I don't know which model, but it has diamonds all over the place.
Oh,
And it says, yeah, it's this one's 20% off. Then I turn around, right? I mean, and I tell them I saw the sign. You run the promotion 20% off on select jewelry and watches, so you don't have to say that. I already knew that.
exactly.
By the way, Bear, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to post a link. If you believe it or not, we'll just post. I'm just posting the link to the CY interview. There we go. Just posting the link, Bear. Look at that.
Thank you, Pontiff. Thank you.
Thank you, Kangaroo, for jumping on when you noticed I
Yeah.
jumped on.
And don't forget to text me so I'll send you the photos.
Yes.
Yeah, you have my
Yes.
number, so text me. So yeah.
Beautiful. It's great,
I'll do
guys.
that now.
And I got to tell you guys, seriously, box and papers, Bear, it makes a big difference. But if you're selling to Bear, maybe not. Maybe not a big difference. Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow, Bear. Thank you so much. Swinging Kangaroo, thank you so much for coming on. We love
Oh,
you
yeah.
so much. Doc, thank you for telling the story. You're a great storyteller. Mike the Snake, thank you for coming as always. JJ, thank you. Thank you so much. And Bear.
Anytime.
Guys, we're going to switch over to the dungeon. Thank you for coming on today.
Later,
See you later,
guys.
Bear.
See you, Pontiff.